Yo, what is up, everyone? Guys, today I'm going to be launching Assigns.com, the world's first, in my opinion, all in one AI powered real estate investing software. I've been working on this software. We'll get into it here. This was me when I started the software. That's me. I don't know. I don't know if the software just did something to me, man. It's been a long time, guys. So I know you guys are super excited. I've been talking about this for a long time. First, it was something called wholesale calculators. Then it was called like something else. And then finally, we are here. So we're going to jump right into it, guys. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be presenting to you Assigns.com. I'm also going to have a lot of guest speakers come on who have used the software. But more so than that, I'm going to actually be taking you through the software throughout this live stream. It should be a really, really, really fun time. And guys, when I started wholesaling real estate, when I started in 2022, that's when I started wholesaling real estate. I had to pay for a lead software, CRM software, skip tracing software, comping software, calculators, land, deal marketing, AI. I was paying for so many different softwares. And I was like, is this really what wholesaling real estate's like? I was told by all these people on the internet that all I had to do was just do this and that, and I could get a deal. And I have to pay $100 here, $200 here, $300 here. It was crazy. It was crazy. All right. So someone says I'm muted. I'm pretty sure he's got to unmute yourself, bro. So I always thought there had to be a better way. And yeah, I was paying $1,000 a month for softwares. And so 1,000 days ago, guys, I started building my own software. Okay. Now, I didn't come from a software background. All right. Back in the day, back in 2022, we didn't have any AI, couldn't vibe code, none of that. I just stayed up late and just kept working. And if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Maximilian Dero. I'm the Wholesale Pirate. This isn't going to be a boring presentation when I take you through a slideshow. I just want to give you a little bit of background context. I'm a wholesaler. I've done a lot of deals. I teach a lot of you guys how to wholesale. I sort of know what I'm talking about, but I'm also a little bit of a crazy guy myself. Okay. So what I think's the coolest though is, what? Hold on. Yo, default mic. Hold on. Microphone. All right. We'll try that microphone. Does that microphone sound a little bit better, guys? All right, cool. I guess my microphone settings got a little bit messed up. So apologize about that, guys. So what I think is the coolest thing, guys, is that this software was actually built by all of us. So the community built this software. It was all your guys' ideas, and we put it all together. All right. So if you guys didn't understand anything I said, I can always repeat myself. Sorry, it was using the wrong mic. But I noticed 7 problems, guys, 7 problems in wholesaling. Okay. So when I was using all these different softwares, and let me just remind you, I started wholesaling, guys, about 4 years ago. When I was using all these softwares, I had one software to try to pull leads. I had another software for skip tracing. I had another software for CRM. I had all these softwares, one for comping. I was using one software for comping, but that one didn't work in non-disclosure state. So I had to use another software. It was crazy. And the problem with these softwares, guys, I don't know if you've experienced this. They are confusing. The skip tracing, sometimes it's hit and miss, and it's pretty expensive sometimes. The comping's outdated. There's no real CRM. They never focused on dispositions, nothing about creative finance, no land, and not that much AI. So we're just flying through this. I'm just giving you some context here, guys. What I did was answer those 7 questions with this software I'm going to take you through today. And this software is also going to be one of the cheapest, or in my opinion, the cheapest one that does all of this. So I'll prove that to you guys here at the end. And we got some special giveaways too. Okay, so before we jump into it, every single real estate deal, guys, is 8 steps. I don't care. Every single real estate deal is always 8 steps. You got data, you got skip tracing, outreach, comp, calculating, follow-up, contract, and then exit. Every single deal is always 8 steps. So what I did was I built a software around these 8 steps. So we're going to go through all 8 steps today, and let's jump into the software. If you guys want to get a wholesale deal, if you want to get a real estate deal, you need to follow these 8 steps. It first starts, all right, with property data, and that's what we built. So where every deal starts, y'all, is property data. You need to have data on houses, but you also need to be able to pull data like lists, motivated seller lists. So let me take you through everything on assigns.com. So assigns.com, guys, this is the software. When you get on here, you get to the dashboard. We have a really pretty dashboard. It looks nice. You also have a real-time chat feature here on the right, so you can talk to users. I'll mention a little bit more about that here in a second. But like I said, design was at the forefront of what we were building. I always want to build something beautiful, easy to use. These other softwares felt confusing. But how does it start if we want to get a real estate deal? You need to go and pull leads. You need data, right? But data isn't just pulling up a property address. All right, so I'm going to look up a random address here. It's not just getting an address and, well, I mean, this is nice to have all of this data. Because when we are looking at a deal, we need data, right? We need to know about the property itself. Okay, you need to know about the building, all the information on the building, the construction information, the owner's information, financial information. There's so much information you need to know. The loan information. Oh, this deal has a 2.8% interest rate. This is all things you need to know. And this software will have data. Assigns.com will have data on basically every single property throughout the US, which is awesome. We need that data. If you're filling out a contract, you need to know the legal description. You need to have data. You need to know the equity. This is stuff that you just need. Now, this is nothing special. A lot of softwares have data on all the houses. All right. But there you go. You got data. And then the other cool thing, if you guys, a lot of you are asking, like, Max, does it talk about the market? Gives you a lot of information on the specific market as well. So there is data on individual houses, but that's not it. Okay. Because what these softwares will do and what something like Assigns.com will do is you can search a market, let's say Dallas, Texas. And now it's going to give me 313,000 houses in Dallas, Texas. 313,000 houses in Dallas, Texas. So not only can I look up individual properties, get all the data on the property, I can just look up Dallas, Texas and get 313,000 houses. Click on any one of these, get the data. We just talked about that. Pretty cool, right? But what if you want to go and find someone who might want to sell their house? What if you want to go find a good real estate deal? Are you going to go through all 313,000 houses in Dallas, Texas? No. And this is when it starts to get fun. We can filter down these leads. So out of these 313,000, 6,000 of them are tax delinquent. They're behind on their property taxes. So they might want to sell before their house goes to tax auction. Funny enough, today, guys, is actually auction day here in Texas, okay? So that's 6,000 houses, all right? But how can we make that list even better? High equity. Now they have equity and we can lowball them. Okay, just like that, we have 1,900 properties from those 313,000. We can start to reach out to some of these properties, like this deal. Look at this. This seems like this could be a good wholesale deal. Has equity. It's an ugly house. They're behind on taxes. That is how you can start to get wholesale deals. This is how you can find off-market deals. So you get data on any property you look at, but you can filter any type of property. Any type of property. Now, I'm going to show you some fun ones here, all right? I'm going to show you some fun ones before I can show you some other tricks you can do with this. Another one. Okay, I just showed you Dallas, Texas, finding ugly tax delinquent houses. Oh, there are so many good deals here. I don't know about you guys, but every time I find one of these, I get excited because I know I can make, $5, $10, $20, $30,000 on each one of these deals if I can get it. But some of you guys like to do other things. Maybe in Orlando, right? Orlando, Florida. Some of you might be looking for, I don't know, subject to deals, creative finance deals. All right. Well, just like that. Okay. We set different filters. It's all about the filters you set. Now we set low equity. We're looking for properties with low interest rates. Some of you might want to be going after these subject to deals. These are all properties that you could potentially take over creatively. Let's make that even better. What if we stack that with expired listings? So this is the Richard Taylor special, right? If you're into creative finance, this is Richard Taylor's favorite list. These houses were listed on the market. And this is also Pace Morby's favorite list too. They couldn't sell their house because they had low equity and they have a low rate loan. Take this one over creatively, but we can do better than that. All right. So what if you, I know Olivia here. I'm going to throw Olivia on the stage for half a second. All right. Olivia. Okay. Goodbye, Olivia. What if Olivia loves to wholesale on market properties? And yeah, guys, you can just go to Zillow and wholesale on market. I mean, that works. But how do you know you have a good on-market deal? Which one of these properties is a good on-market deal? Well, what I do and how I find a lot of my on-market deals is, let's choose Atlanta right now. Let's go to Atlanta. Okay, so we're going to do Atlanta, Georgia. And let's set different filters. So again, let's remove all these filters here for a second. There are 185,000 houses in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Well, Max, I want to wholesale on-market properties. Well, cool. You have 2,400 properties that are on market. Well, which one's a good deal? This is the same problem as Zillow. Which one is a good deal? Well, why not look for on-market properties, okay, that are maybe in pre-foreclosure? So these are properties that are listed on market, but are now in pre-foreclosure. There you go. This seller is going to be a lot more likely to sell. All right. This seller is going to be so much more likely to sell. And just like that, you can call the realtor. This is the power of having a software that has a lot of data. Okay. This is the power. Now, once you find a list you like, so we can go back to, let's say, our original list here. Let's say we do a Dallas, Texas. Actually, one of my favorite lists to pull for my VAs for calling and texting. And that's what we're going to talk about here right now, guys, is I actually pulled this list. All right. So I pull absentee owners. These are people who own houses but don't live there. And I set these exact filters. Again, you can really customize it. 17,000 leads. I then go, and what I do is I create a new list like this. So I'm going to say, I don't know, new list, create list. Oh, I already named that one. New list. And then I'm going to add all these leads, or maybe I'll just add, maybe that's a little bit too many to add. Let's filter that down a little bit more. Let's do absentee owners that are also, let's stack that with here. High equity. Awesome. All right, perfect. So I'm going to grab these leads, select all. All right. And then just like that, you can now download these leads. Okay. So you would download the leads. And what does that look like? It looks something like this. Now, for YouTube reasons, I can't show you everything because this is going to be the address, but also the phone number. And that's what I'm going to talk about here in a second, guys, is that each one of these properties, on top of just the data, you get the owner's phone number and you get an unlimited amount. If I clicked contact right here, it would skip trace the property and give me the owner's phone number. But we'll talk about that here in a second. So this is the first step, guys. We just talked about how wholesaling or how real estate investing works. It's 8 steps. And it starts with finding properties, the data on properties, finding properties. And this is how you do it. Find off-market properties, on-market properties, creative finance properties. Well, wait, Max, what if I want to do, I don't know, land deals, right? What if I want to do commercial properties? You can do commercial in here. There's so much you can do. If you want, I don't know who wants to do this, but if you wanted to do mobile home parks, Cody there you go. Just click that. You can do mobile home parks, land, all types of deals are right here. But actually, before we talk about skip tracing, let's do something fun here. You can even, if you're struggling, you're confused, why not use AI? I told you guys in the beginning, the software is AI focused. Everything we do is AI first. And I'll show you that throughout this entire software, from polling leads to AI comping to everything we do to making deals and selling them with AI. You can just have AI assist you in finding deals. So I'm going to look for maybe some luxury land deals. You can just ask AI. And just like that, well, hold on. It usually works. Just like that, it's going to pop up. Oh, it actually did pop up. It's going to search and go through all the properties and give you the ones that would meet the search. Well, anyways, it was just working. I got to refresh it. Also, you can use the AI to talk to it about, I don't know. Here, let's just refresh it real quick. I was pumping out the searches here before this. And I don't know, you can just leave it. If you guys just need to chat to it or something, best zip codes for this or that, you can always just talk to AI and it'll help you. But I've been using AI to actually, so here, let's say the best zip codes to pull leads. But I've been using AI a lot to actually pull my list. So you just talk to him and be like, hey, I want to try to find deals in Detroit. I don't know what type of properties I should go after. Give me some guidance. And there you go. It will. So what I want to talk about now, though, is I'm going to throw it over to, is Isaiah here? Isaiah, so Isaiah's been using this to pull some data, and I want to talk to him about that real quick. So Isaiah, introduce yourself, bro, and talk about the data before we get into it.
Hey guys, if you don't know me, my name's Isaiah. If you guys are newer to the channel, I've been on here a couple times now. I'm a wholesaler based out of the Central Valley. Done a couple deals, about 50-ish now. Luckily Max was nice enough to give me a signs data, and I actually got a deal with it. So I'm ready to talk a little bit more about that whenever you're ready.
Yeah, so cool. So guys, just to give you some context, Isaiah, dude, I think he's being a little modest here. He's how are you, 21 or 22 now?
I'm 21. Just turned 21.
All right, he just turned 21.
Yeah.
So guys, he's 21 now. He's making well over $50,000 a month wholesaling real estate, and his entire business is built on pre-foreclosures, and data is everything. So he takes government lists. I mean, you can explain it, Isaiah, here in a second. You take those government lists, and I'll show you guys. He uploads them into a software like Assigns.com, and he filters out any of the bad leads using those filters I just showed you. He then gets the owner's phone numbers, and then he goes and markets to them. And you said you went through that process and you got a deal?
Yeah, so Max gave me access to it, and I was like, well, I don't know. I'm always skeptical by throwing a new data set right into my business. I get a little bit sketched out. I'm like, let me try it with the county I don't even market in, because I was hesitant at first, to be honest. And I go ahead, I pull my county list because county data is king, unfortunately, right? I pull it, but I throw it into Assigns.com to skip trace it, and with that data, because having guys with foreclosures, every single one of these opportunities we get to talk to them counts. So it's super important that their phone number is correct. And with the data I had from Assigns.com, one of the phone numbers happened to be correct. Was able to get a hold of them, run them through everything, and ended up locking up the deal for a $20,000 assignment fee.
Love it. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly Isaiah's process. So what I showed you guys today was how to pull leads. All right, and now I'm just gonna show you what Isaiah does. Okay, so real quick, let's walk through that, because that's another really good strategy. And by the way, I was just actually playing around with the AI. I was pulling some luxury land deals. So I just searched the AI and pulled some luxury land deals. So that's fun. But
Dude,
what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say the comping's so good too. I know that's not my.
That's not your part. You'll talk about the comping in a second. So we're just going to talk about the whole data process. So what I showed you guys was pulling deals directly from Assigns.com, right? We talked about it. Dallas, Orlando, wherever you want, you can pull deals. You can pull whatever you want. Now, let's be honest. What are these softwares doing? These softwares are aggregating data eventually from the government, but the government. Hey, I have a software and I'm not biased. The government always going to have the best data, right? Government lists is king. That's what Isaiah's marketing to. He's marketing to, let's say, pre-foreclosures. So what you can do on these softwares, which is really cool, is you can go and actually go and get government data. And we have this really cool feature here called a Gov List Finder, where you can just search a market and it will help you pull government lists, which is actually really cool. But we can talk about that another time. I don't know if we're gonna be able to cover everything in this video, but we have this cool feature that helps you find government data, and you can go and get that government data and just quickly import it in. This is what Isaiah is doing. He finds government data, let's say pre-foreclosures. These are gonna be a list of pre-foreclosures in Virginia. You import them into the software, and then just like that, here are all those pre-foreclosures from the government website. Now, Isaiah, do we wanna maybe filter some of this data down?
For sure. I mean, you're gonna have people that end up listing it on market, or people that are even upside down and stuff like that. So that's the cool part about Assigns.com, is it goes ahead and lets you actually incorporate that and do that properly. Some softwares don't. But you can go ahead, filter that down, and you get this small list that's super accurate, like you're throwing a dart at the dartboard. You're gonna hit something.
Exactly. So then, guys, that's the really powerful thing about these softwares, is you would just quickly go in and then you would filter down that data. You would, let's say, make sure the properties are high equity, any of that stuff. If you're confused, we teach all that. But hey, go in there. So out of these, maybe look for the properties that are high equity, and then maybe you want to do owner occupied properties, right? If you're going to go and door knock them, Isaiah.
Yep, 100%.
All right, cool. So you got owner occupied. So here you got 17 perfect properties you can reach out to that came from the government website. Download that list, and there you go. All right. And then you can call these lists, guys. You can door knock them. Or how did you get this deal, Isaiah? You text blasted?
Yeah, I text blasted this one.
Perfect. So again, guys, you're going to get these lists, and from there, you can go and, market to them in any different way. So anyways, thanks, Isaiah. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Isaiah's off. All right, cool. So guys, that is everything you guys really need to know on the data side. Okay, so that was the whole data side. I'll come back to it at the end of this live stream. I'm going to try to get through all 8 steps to completing a deal. Okay, so that's data for you guys. Again, we got data, pretty much all houses, land, everything. You can use AI to find the data. Also, our data is accurate in non-disclosure states, which we'll talk about. There's a bunch of different motivated seller list types you can pull. You can stack them. You got residential and commercial. Commercial is something that most softwares don't talk about a lot. But like, I'm going to throw Cody. Is Cody up on the screen? I'm going to throw him up on the screen real quick. Yo, Cody. How's the baby? Man? Cody just had a baby. How old's the baby?
Baby is 6 days old.
Baby is 6 days old. Okay, cool. Did you even know that on, Assigns you can do commercial data?
No, I did not. Are you going after the Crexy market?
Shh, don't say anything. But yeah, so we can do a bunch of fun commercial data, man. I can go in like 2 seconds. I can pull. Cody does a lot of mobile homes, guys. He does a lot of. Do you wholesale them, or you mostly just you mostly buy them, right?
Yeah, I buy them for notes.
There, you can look for some mobile home parks on here.
Yeah,
mobile home park data. Yeah, you should go and try it. Self-storage facilities. I used to do self-storage back in the day. There you go. So there you go. Fun facts. You guys didn't even know you could do that. All right, I'm gonna remove Cody. Goodbye, Cody.
Yeah.
All right, Cody's been removed. So anyways, guys, that's the data side. Data is the core of your business. Whether you're pulling the data directly from a software, whether you're getting from the government, you need to be able to put your data in there and market to data. But on top of data, and this will be really, really quick, is skip tracing. So what is skip tracing? So when I started, guys, with real estate wholesaling, or if I actually bought my first house 10 years ago, guys, skip tracing was not a thing. Skip tracing was not a thing. So what skip tracing is you can, in one click, get an owner's phone number. That's crazy. When I started in 2022 wholesaling real estate, I had to pay 15 cents for each phone number. So if I wanted to pull a list of 10,000 leads, because an average VA, if you hire someone to cold call for you, they're going to go through 10 or 12,000 leads a month. That would be $1,500. It was nuts. It was so expensive to wholesale back in the day, but a lot of softwares, a lot of things have changed. So now you can get, at least with Assigns, some of these softwares offer it, but it's not the best. I don't know. Any property, guys, which is really, really cool. So any property you click on, you can get the owner's phone number. Now, I'm not going to show you here on YouTube because my video will get taken down, but any property you click on, click contacts, you'll get the owner's phone number. And the data, the skip tracing is really, really good. The skip tracing is really, really fire. I'll bring, I think I was supposed to bring Isaiah on to talk about the skip tracing, but anyways, I don't know. I think he just left. The skip tracing has been really, really accurate, guys. I would say it's top tier skip tracing. And when you download your lists, you have a bunch of skip tracing. So that is super, super effective. You also get phone numbers and emails on the skip tracing. And another cool feature that we have inside of Assigns.com is we also have a scrubber. So whenever you get your list, like those lists we just downloaded, you can throw them in here and they'll scrub the list, clean it up, so then you can start marketing to it. Again, I can't show it to you on the live stream, but just know that we have a built-in scrubber. And that pretty much completes the leads section. So when we're talking about software, guys, when we're talking about getting a deal, it starts with data and then it goes to skip tracing. And I just can't stress this enough. If your skip tracing sucks, you're never going to get a deal. If your skip tracing sucks, you're never going to get a deal. So some people are asking, how many skips do you get? So inside of the software itself. So if you're in here, you can look up any property. I don't care. It's like, just do a search. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing Dallas, Texas, because obviously that's where I live. So I'm most comfortable searching Dallas, Texas. Any property you click on, you get unlimited phone numbers. But when you're downloading the lists, okay, when you're downloading the list to market to, like this, each plan has a set certain amount, and you guys are going to get up to $60,000 per month on the most expensive plan. 60,000 is crazy. When I had 5 VAs calling for me all day long, I used 60,000. So I say for most of you, you're probably covered. Does anyone have any questions about skip tracing, guys, before we move on? Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to demonstrate skip tracing, show you phone numbers and call it. That's not something I can do on this live stream. But just know it's really, really good. It's really, really accurate. And if you don't believe me, go try it for yourself. Put it up against any other skip tracing out there. It's going to be the highest quality. That's what took me so long, guys, to build this. Yeah, you guys won't hit 60,000. Trust me, you guys won't hit 60,000. 60,000 is so much to the point where I called all of DFW in about a month, like all the good properties in DFW in about a month to 2 months, and I had to leave Dallas Fort Worth. It was just like, and eventually I called all of Texas. It was crazy. All right. Oh man, there's some comments I want to put on the screen. So yeah, the cheapest plan. So here you go, guys. We'll quickly talk about this right now. Some people are asking how much per plan. I'm going to keep going through the software here, but I'll answer this really quickly. The basic plan, guys, is going to come with 10,000 skips. The pro plan, 25,000, and then the captain's plan up to 60,000. But we'll come back to that in a second because, guys, at the end of this live stream, I got some special news, some special giveaways. Okay, how accurate is it? It's so accurate. It's so accurate, man. I can't demonstrate it on YouTube, but it's so accurate. Okay, so let's go back to the slideshow here. Okay. Comping. Comping's the next big step. So we just talked about, guys, finding leads, right? We have all these leads and now we're marketing to it. Okay. We have the leads and we have the phone numbers. We know these are good leads. I just showed you guys how to pull good leads, like how to pull tax delinquent, pre-foreclosures, land, all these different leads. Okay. Now you got the phone numbers and now you marketed to it. And some people say, hey, sure, I might want to sell. Now you need the comp. And I think this is genuinely the strongest part of assigns.com is the comping. All right. This is going to be the assigns.com comping. And this is going to be the assigns.com comping. This is truly what separates us from all the other softwares. And I'm so excited to show you guys this. Now, before I do, all right, who wants to jump on real quick to hype up comping? Is it Jesse? Is it Dave? Dave's been using the comping. Jesse's been, all right. I'll let Jesse on the screen real quick before we talk about the comping. Yo.
What is up?
Jesse, you been using the comping, buddy?
I'm so glad you had me on for this section. The comping is like,
you like the
I have
comping.
so much to say about it.
Cool.
It's just amazing. Like, I will tell you, there is other softwares that I had to use for non-disclosure data, but there are some states that even though it's a non-disclosure state and those softwares are for non-disclosure comping,
yeah,
it doesn't work. But Assigns has all 50 states for comping, and it makes it so much easier. I don't know, Max, if you're able to show it. It's like,
all right, here we go, guys. So there's two different types of comping. So what comping is, if you guys are confused, is it just trying to figure out how much you should offer on a freaking property? It's so hard to figure out what to offer. And the problem is in certain states, they're called non-disclosure states. So they don't give you the data. So if I go to Zillow right now, and let's
Louisiana.
say don't even get me started on Louisiana. I'm actually happy you asked Louisiana. Okay, Louisiana is one of the most pain in the butt states. Texas is one of them too. And if you go to sold properties, they will not tell you what the property sold for. So how are you supposed to figure out what your house is worth if you don't know what all the other houses sold for in the area? Well, you need to pay for a software. And even these softwares, oh my God, most of them don't have good, accurate non-disclosure state data. And even if they do, have you guys ever tried to comp a property and it just feels hard? It feels confusing. It feels like it doesn't work. This is really what separates us. So I'm going to, just for Jesse here, I'm going to look up a Louisiana property. All right. Here is a property in Louisiana, Jesse. And this is the view you get. So there's two different types of comping, guys. We're going to start with more the map view, and then I'm going to take you through the AI comping. The AI comping is ridiculous, but we're going to start with the old school way. Okay, this is the old school way to comp. It's the manual comping. Every single person that underwrites properties has their own favorite way to comp. We make sure to include all of them. So this is the screen you guys get when you start comping. You have a visual map view. You have a list view. Here's all your property information on the right. And I mean, literally all your property information is right here. You have all the different comps right here. There's so much to unpack here. But Jesse, do you usually use the comp map or are you using the calculators more?
I usually use the comp map. Like if you go to the comp section right next to property, that's where I see it. I really love the feature where you could thumbs up a property or thumbs down and just take it out of your view completely.
Yep.
And then when you thumbs up a property, you could see what your estimated value is in the report section.
Exactly. So I'll walk you guys through the comping here, and this is really what sets us apart. So I made sure this is just beautiful, easy to use. Go to a property, you can hover over it, you can get all the information on your comp. Here's our property. So we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,900 square foot house built in 1994, no garage, and it's on 0.17 acres, and it's got 35% equity. Again, you want to know more about your house, it's all right here. And when you go to try to find a comp, you can just hover over a comp and you can try to match them. Because what is comping? You try to find a similar house to yours. All right, so this is a good comp. Click it. All right, this one, that's a good comp. Click it. And that's pretty much comping. Now, if you want pictures on a house, you can just hover over you can hover over and just click right there, and it's going to redirect you to where you can get pictures on a house. So there you go. Now you can just quickly scan through the pictures and see whether or not it is a comp. Now, if you guys like to use the list view, you can use the list view. If you like to use the visual view, you can use the visual view. The point is, this is nothing. Actually, I'm not going to say it's not revolutionary. It just works. It's easy to use. Everything just works. The AI calculating is really revolutionary. But let's say you want the comp just in this area. All right, perfect. Draw right here. It's easy. You have all your comps. You want to make it better. What I do, guys, is I just go right here and I click auto. And what it's going to do, it's going to auto comp. Boom, these are the best comps for me. It says this is pretty much my best comp. I'm going to select it. Maybe you want to select a few more. And then you have a report section here that will tell you all the information you need. So this is the comping for properties. But we didn't stop there. We made sure to make sure. I don't know if that's even English. But we made sure. Screw it. I'm going to go with it. That we could also comp with land. So I did not like that all the softwares I was using, guys, they just didn't work for land. And as someone who wholesales a ton of land, I thought it was super important. So here's a land deal that a wholesaler in the community sent to me. And the issue with this deal is it's not a good deal. And you might be wondering, Max, why is it not a good deal? All right, so here you go. Click this. Just like that, you got the lot lines. So here's a property, and I got the lot lines. This is pretty sick. I don't know. I had to use a separate software just to get the lot lines on a house. So here I can see exactly how big the house is or how big the lot is, all the information on the lot. Super nice to have. If you're a land wholesaler, you would know. Here you can click more layers, and I can get the FEMA flood zones. And just like that, I told the wholesaler, hey, buddy, your deal's a bad deal because it's in the flood zone. He didn't know that. He didn't know his deal's in the flood zone. Just like that, I realized, yeah, bud, your deal's in the flood zone. It's not a good deal. All right. And that's really the difference, guys. You can click a button. You can immediately get the wetlands. This property is also in the wetlands. You can also get the elevation. I think this property is pretty flat. It has a little bit of a bump in there. So it's not an entirely flat lot. You can see there's a lot of rivers running through it. So it's not even, you're going to have to do a lot of dirt work if you're doing the land. There's also land cover, which is really sick too. The point is, you have a lot of cool land features included, but also you can comp super easily, guys. You can comp single family, multifamily, condos, townhouses, land. And what's really cool is you can get on-market data and off-market data. So you can see other wholesale deals and all that have sold. So I'm not going to bore you guys with comping because I want to get into the fun AI stuff, but the comping's nice. It works. All right. It works really, really, really well. I spent a lot of time making sure it was beautiful. So I think we're good to move on. We'll come back to it. Click a button, get street view. It's just nice, guys. It's a comping that I've always wanted. So that's why I built it. But here's the fun stuff, the calculators. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a history lesson, guys, before we continue on this, because this is truly like our flagship feature. Assigns.com started about 3-4 years ago when I had a vision for building real estate calculators. And again, this was way before the world of AI. I was on Google Sheets and I created this really cool software at the time called Wholesale Calculators. And I was building these really, really cool wholesale calculators. I was even talking to Pace Morby about these wholesale calculators way in the day. That was another company I was creating called Subtool. You'll see, guys, I pretty much merged all my companies into Assigns. And I just wanted really, really good calculators. So what I built was truly the best property, creative finance, land, and novation calculators, period. I mean, period. So I'll show you how they work manually. Prop Packet, I'm excited about Prop Packet. And then I'm going to show you how we can use AI, because again, AI is everything right now, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search a property real quick. Okay. Here's a property that I searched. You automatically get all the information on the property. Again, data is everything. We get all the data on the house. All right. Oh, let me close this down here. I've already looked up this property. So what I'm going to do real quick, guys, is, okay, ARV. Let's say the ARV on this property is, I don't know, 215,000. Awesome. If you're running it as a rental, you can just click this button right here, and you can automatically pull Section 8 rents. So if you're doing a lot of cool Section 8 deals or something like that, just click this button. Boom, you just got the Section 8 rents. I'm going to fly through this real quick just to show you how fast and easy the calculators are. But here we put the ARV in. All right. Here we just added the rents. Awesome. Go next. Here it can help you estimate the repairs. So we're going to click that the house needs major rehab. All right, cool. And it needs a roof. Just like that, it's estimating 50K repairs. Easy. If the house needed light rehab, you could change the number. If you already know what the repairs are, feel free to put them in. Point is, it's super fast. It's easy. And just like that, it tells you what to offer. Hey, you need to offer 80,000 and an investor would pay 100,000. Done. You got, guys, I love you guys dearly. Every single one of you. I love my supporters. But one thing that we're struggling at is getting deals at the right price. Every time we're getting deals, we're usually, have you guys gotten that feeling, or have you guys gotten a contract before? Or you've even, if you're buying a house yourself, you've gotten a contract at the price that the investor wants to buy the deal at? That's usually what happens. You guys are usually locking up properties a little bit too high. You're not off by much, but you're still off. Some of you are off by a little bit because comping's hard, but you can just put those numbers in, ARV, repairs, and it's going to tell you exactly what you need to offer. Offer 80, investor will pay 100. Done. And you're like, wait, Max, how does it know? Did it do the 70% rule? Wait, did it use 75%? Dude, it's way smarter than that. What it did was it ran through all of the profits that the buyer would make. It scores the deal. It runs through all the numbers to determine exactly where it should offer. I'm not going to get into the weeds of the formulas behind it, but just know there is hundreds and hundreds of complicated formulas behind this that just make this the most accurate calculators, period. How I run every single one of my thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of deals that I look at for you guys is with these formulas. No more having to do crazy math. It just tells you. It's going to tell you exactly what the buyer is going to make. The buyer is going to make $37,000 on that flip. Here's how much they're going to make per month. Here's their ROI, so on and so forth. We can get into this a little bit later. Point is, this deal would be a 7 on 10 for a buyer, which is great. And then here's your offer. Boom. Just like that, it has your offer written up. So I could send an email right now to the owner. Hey, Mr. Owner, thank you for your time on this property. I'm prepared to offer $80,000 cash, purchased as is, with no commissions, no fees. We'll close on your timeline whenever works best for you. Properties in your area that are fully renovated are selling around $250,000, but with the work needed on your house, around $55,000 plus months of time and risk on my side, I need to be closer to, my offer. Done. Copy this, send it. You want to send a text message? Send it. And you also have text messages built specifically for realtors as well, which I know Olivia uses. Olivia only does on-market, pretty much realtor text messages, which is really cool. So if this was an on-market property, you could just copy this and it would send it. It would even fill in the agent's name right here for you guys. So it makes it super easy. But the point is, it's super, super accurate. And it even gives you a nice little AI deal analysis as well, telling you why this is a good 7 on 10 deal. All right. This deal is rated fairly due to solid profit potential, but it has some tight margins that could be risky. The biggest strength is a projected profit, cool, which indicates a healthy return. Again, you can dive into this stuff as much as you want. If you don't want to care, don't care. It's a 7 on 10 deal. Lock it up for 80, sell it for 100 all day long. All right. If you want to care, it gives you some feedback. Maybe negotiate a little bit lower. See if the repairs are right because they might be a little high, right? Review the assignment fee. Maybe you should make a little bit less on the deal. That's fair. That's good feedback. It's saying, hey, you're making 20K. Maybe you're being a little greedy. Maybe sell this deal for 95,000. We decide to sell this for, I don't know, let's say 95,000 instead. Head back over. All right, deal's still 7 on 10. Didn't help much. You're still being maybe a little bit greedy. Okay, here. Let's say maybe we're selling it for 90,000. All right, now it's a 10 on 10 deal. Done. Right? Between you and me, I think I could sell that for 100, but it's just giving you nice feedback that you guys can work on. Now, what's the issue with this? Also gives you some warnings. Hey, buddy, the seller owes 209, so good luck offering 80. But the point is, this is awesome. These calculators are absolutely amazing, guys. I know they might seem simple, but behind the scenes, there is so many crazy formulas going on, I can't even explain. how reliable is the contact info specifically on pre-foreclosures? Here, I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, just I don't know if you missed it. Isaiah was just here. He text blasted pre-foreclosures with the signs.com. So there's a lot of people here on this live stream, guys. A lot of people. I'm just going to add them all here. Hi, everyone. Okay, cool. I'm going to remove them all. These are all people that I've been giving a signs.com to. Jesse, I'll bring you back on. All right. And they've been trying it. And Isaiah was using it. He text blasted pre-foreclosures with the signs.com skip tracing, and he got a $20,000 deal. So it's very, very, very good skip tracing. Very, very good skip tracing. I'd say it's leading in terms of all these all these softwares are offering. But the point is, guys, what's the problem with these calculators? Because there's a problem. They're amazing. They're amazing. What's the problem? Anyone know? Anyone know what the problem is with these softwares? Can someone guess? Anyone guess? It's okay, guys. Be honest with me, because there is a problem. Okay, well, they're awesome. The problem is that these softwares, they're only going to be right if it tells you if you get the ARV right. Right? I mean, guys, we got to get the ARV right. So if you put this ARV wrong, it doesn't matter. Your formulas can be wrong. So that's where AI comes in. They don't have everything. It has everything. So what we can do now is we can search a property, and instead of putting the number in manually, what if we just clicked one button? You click one button and AI will go and find you the best comps, right? So we click the button, AI is going to cook and it's going to find us the best comps. Okay, it says this is a great comp and this is a good comp. Click find estimated value. And just like that, boom, ARV is 206. Just like that, ARV is 206. And I can tell you right now, the ARV is on that house just about 206. It's actually super awesome. You guys did the difference here. So not only do we have super accurate calculators that are going to tell us everything, you click one button and it's going to pretty much find you the perfect comps. Now you're like, Max, this isn't a good ARV comp. Okay, well, firstly, let's check this out here. Yeah, I think it is. This property is right next to ours. All right. It's a 3-bedroom like ours. It's a 1-bathroom like ours. Ours is 200 square feet bigger. But again, this one sold for $195 and it's saying ours is worth $206. So it's giving us a premium. And is this house fully fixed up? Yeah, there you go. The house is fully fixed up. So if this house sold for $195, ours should sell for $206. Done. This is the future of comping, guys. So you could quickly, let's just run this back as fast as possible so you can see in real time how quickly we can get ARVs on houses. All right. It's going to be a little bit different because I've already searched this. You search property, boom, click find comparables. All right. It's going to load the AI. It's going to run through all the deals. It's going to look through the pictures. It's going to do everything. Okay, cool. Great comp, good comp. Sometimes you'll get a perfect comp. Select them, find estimated value. All right. We're going to say ARVs 206. Perfect. Let's also add the Section 8 rent in. I'll show you this here in a second. Repair-wise, let's just say it's major rehab. All right, perfect. 50,000. Next, offer 80. And this is what's really cool is you can do this on the phone. So I'm going to bring Nick up here for a second. And what he does is he uses these calculators to make offers on the fly to sellers. And one more thing I do want to mention, guys, is if you guys do rentals or you have Section 8 buyers, this is game changing. It shows you all the rental numbers as well. But we'll come back to that here in a second. Yo, so Nick, yo, guys, it's Nick's anniversary, guys. So shout out to Nick. Happy anniversary, bro.
Shout out to my wife, man. Made the biggest sale of my life 4 years ago,
awesome,
baby.
Man. How long you guys been together?
10 years, but we've been married for 4.
Oh, shoot. Dude, this is a big anniversary.
Yeah, well, we're actually going to celebrate the 10-year, like we met in November. We're going to do bigger there, you know what I mean? So you kind of got lucky.
Okay, well, cool, man. I'm so happy to have you guys. So here, just give a little bit of background to you, Nick, and then I'll let you talk quickly about you using the calculators, especially when you're on the phone with sellers.
Yeah, so I just started about 7 months ago, dude. Thanks to you, I learned how to wholesale real estate, and then Isaiah taught me how to knock on these doors, and I'm knocking doors and calling people in foreclosure and making more money than I've ever made before in my life. A whole bunch of it.
there you go, man. Cool. So, dude, Nick's guys. I think again, Nick's being modest. Nick's also one that door knocks pre-foreclosures. He's working pre-foreclosures. You did just get that deal in Alabama, though. That wasn't a pre-foreclosure, was it?
2 deals in Alabama. No, yeah, I was actually on vacation for both of those.
Oh, yeah, guys. So Nick's made, I don't know. I mean, you've already made how much have you made roughly since the beginning of the year?
I got one that's closing. That's going to be 39, be my biggest check, and that one's going to be pushing us towards
200K, guys. Okay, and he's brand new to wholesaling. So anyway, I'm just so proud of Nick. Dude's crushing almost 200K in the first 8 months of the year. So Nick, you said you loved using the calculators, right? And you're using it when you're on the phone with the seller. You can just quickly look up, click a property, click the AI, get the comps, and then get the offer. Is that pretty much what you've been doing?
Yeah, I mean, on the phone, that's what I did with the one in Alabama, or like when I'm knocking a door, like the only thing I ever filter out is for equity. And then if I'm attacking them, I know they have enough equity. And then if I'm in their face or on the phone with them, I can just punch everything in. Like literally, I've been doing it on my phone. You don't even have like a mobile app yet. And I've been just going in my browser and able to do it on my phone on the fly and give me like a rough idea of where I need to get everything at, like super fast, dude. I mean, it's game changing, dude.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, we don't have a mobile app yet. That's something that's in the works. But assigns.com, you guys can use it on your phone. So, and I'm making it better and better every day on the phone. So yeah, Nick is just on the phone and he just like puts the numbers in and just pretty much tells him exactly what to offer.
To a T. I mean, literally, I'll be driving because most of the stuff I'm doing now is door knocking, and I'll be on my way to a house, and I'll just pop it into Signs real quick, and I know all the information, bada bing, bada boom. And then if I'm talking to them, it's already kind of locked in my phone, and then I just got to click a couple buttons, and I'm always going to offer about 20K less than what it tells me, just in case, since I was doing it fast, I missed something.
Yeah. So yeah, what you can do is you can actually go to your settings here, Nick, if you want, and you can change. I don't know if you can nerd out. This software, guys, is just crazy. I'm not gonna be able to cover everything today, but you can set your default assignment fee if you wanted to, Nick, to let's say 40,000. So now it's going to offer $40,000 less on all of your deals. So you have that room for error. Yeah,
I like that.
But all right, guys. So let me show you guys one more before I even get into the land comping, the creative comping. We got so much to cover. I got to move fast. But there's also another way to comp properties, guys, and it's called as is comping. Instead of trying to figure out what a house is worth fixed up, what you do is you have a house. So let's say I found this house on Zillow today. Check this one out. Hold on. My computer going to crash? My computer going to, nope. Come on. Let's there we go. All right. So I found this house on Zillow. All right. And instead of trying to figure out what the house would be worth fixed up and all this stuff, what you can do is you can actually just figure out, well, what's this house worth in the current condition? All right. And again, what I tried to do with the signs is I tried to make it where you guys can use, the software so many different ways here. Let me close some tabs before I get off topic here. So I know I'm going to have too many tabs open and I'm going to get absolutely lost in the sauce. So what you can do, guys, is if we're trying to figure out what this house would be worth in its current condition, all right, and then figure out how much to offer, we can just click as is comping, and then you can upload pictures. And this is when it gets really, really fun. So I'm going to upload some pictures here, guys, of this property. All right. Do I have the pictures ready? I think I do. So I'm just going to quickly upload a few pictures. Sorry, I'm not going to show you guys all my folders here, but I'm just going to add the pictures. So I added the pictures, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, hey, comp the house for me. Just comp the house for me. Done. Just do it. All right, just do it. And what it's going to do is going to analyze the pictures, and it's going to say, hey, this property, it needs this much work. Let me go find another house in the neighborhood that also needs that much work, and then I can figure out how much to offer. Okay. And then it will come back and it'll say, hey, here's I don't know why that one got back on, but here's a comp. Okay. Actually, I have to review this one. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I clicked the wrong button, guys. Let me recomp that. Yeah. By the way, this deal was so bad that this deal was so overpriced. Here you go. Let me click this one for you guys. So here's a comp that it brought me back, an absolute crapper of a house in similar condition. And it shows you exactly like, hey, that one sold for this price. Okay. So that's what the as is comping is going to do, guys. It's more so just going to say, hey, it's going to look for properties that are in your same condition, and they're going to come back and just give you results on those properties. So 2 different ways you can comp. Just want to show you guys both ways. But it's really, really fun to have AI just to go and pull you houses. So here you go. Yeah, I don't know about that deal, guys, but I think they want too much because I got 10,000, 18,000, and 15,000 as its values. I think that realtor probably wants a little bit too much for that house. Yeah. See, it found me a perfect, severely distressed property, same condition that recently sold. You guys can see here. Yeah, I think that the realtor is probably asking a little bit too much for that house. So there you go. Cool. Nick, you got anything else to say before I show them the land comping?
Yeah, I mean, we actually just locked up this Novation deal, and I ran that through the calculator,
Oh,
and
you
it
did the
actually told
Novation
us,
calculator? Nice.
yeah, and it actually pulled it and said that we could offer 209, and we got it for 200. Just saying, baby, let's go.
Here, I'll run a quick Novation deal for you guys, just real fast. So here's a property, all right, and then we can just quickly comp it with Novation. Again, if you don't want to use AI, don't. Just put your values in here, and it will tell you exactly what to offer. But if you do want to use AI, just click it. I like to make it where AI is optional. I don't know about you guys. I hate when they force AI down my throat. I'm like, I want to use it. I want to use it. If I don't want to use it, I don't want to use it. So I'm just going to click AI. It's going to go find me the comps. Cool. I got a comp right here. I got a great comp. Perfect. Let's select this one. That's actually the perfect house. This is the perfect comp. We're going to find the as-is value. Love it. 302. Runs all my numbers here. Tells me, hey, Max, offer about, 242 on this deal. Done. So is that what you did? You said you locked up a Novation? Is that that's our Florida one, right?
No, the Alabama one. Yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly.
the Alabama one? I got
and
the Florida one, someone else.
Yeah, and it came back at 209, and we got it for 200. So
sick. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to do one more. I could sit here, guys, all day long and just show you AI calculators. I know we got to keep moving. But the ones I do want to show you is I do want to show you the land, guys, because land, again, it's slept on. So I'm going to pull this property real quick. And again, these calculators, yes, you can just use them regularly or you can use them with AI. So here's a property, guys. I'm going to throw the lot lines on here and the flood zone. So this property is in, see, it's right outside. It's halfway in the flood zone. It's still probably buildable because it's Florida, but you're going to have to be careful. So again, it's nice to know what the lot lines are and all that stuff. Also, it's cool to be able just to look at Street View real quick, get you the equity, gets you all the information on the house. We'll come back to and then if you actually, you know what? Yeah, sure. We can run the AI calculator here. Click this. It's going to go, and now it's going to find you all the right properties that have sold that are land. Okay, let it cook. So if you guys are struggling with comping, this is a really, really, really easy, good way to comp. All right. If you guys like to manually comp, then just go manually comp, right? Go back to your comp map and, comp normally. It's fine. Like it's all cool. Like do your old school way. But if you love new AI comping, it's going to say, hey, Max, here are all of your comps. All right. So I got actually 3 perfect comps. All right. The property is a vacant land with similar size and location to the subject property. Cool. So we got 3 similar comps right here, which we got a bunch. Oh my God, we got a bunch of perfect comps. We got a crazy amount of perfect comps. All right. And then just click that and it's going to tell you. All right. There you go. 35,000. Okay. And based off of all these numbers, and we could spend more time on this, it says probably offer 21,500. That'd be a good offer for me. 21,500. So it works, guys. It works. The last one I'm going to run, guys, before we move on to the next part of the live stream, the last part of the calculator I'm going to run is actually the most complicated part, and it took me the longest to build. Before we talk about the CRM inside of Assigns.com, because the CRM is actually really, really, really good, I do want to just quickly show you guys a creative finance deal. And then at the end, guys, I'm going to take all you guys' questions and we're going to talk about the huge discounts and giveaway. But let's look at a creative finance deal real quick. So if you guys are doing subject to and seller finance, the problem with subject to and seller finance is that the deals are so hard to look at. How do you know if you have a good subject to or seller finance deal? This was a battle I spent like 2 years fighting. Okay, I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you my pain here. Okay. All right. So I already showed you the AI part works. Okay. Like, click the property, blah, blah, blah. It's going to, it tells you all the numbers, right? We know that works. But what I really want to focus on right now is actually the creative finance part. So let's just say this house, I don't know. Actually, let me figure out what their mortgage is here real quick to figure out what the value is. Hold on one second here. Let's figure out what do they owe on this house. So here we go. Let's look at a subject to deal and we'll say, my bad, I have to search the address one more time. All right, it's here. So let's say, guys, so what do they owe on this house? They owe $584. Okay, they owe $584 on this house. So let's say that you were buying this house for, seller said you could buy the house for $650,000. Okay. And I'll just click this to get the Section 8 rent. And we'll say the property is turnkey. Okay, cool. Is this going to be a subject to deal? Yes. It automatically puts all the subject to information in right here for you. All right, I'll make the screen bigger so you guys can follow along. It's going to put all your subject to deal information all in here for you. So it does all the work for you. And it's telling me the rates, telling me all the information. And then it gets a little complicated. All right, does the buyer pay arrears? Does the buyer not pay arrears? I know some of you are like, I have no idea what's going on. Don't worry about it. This is subject to for you. It's confusing. You guys want to learn about subject to, talk to Cody. I'm going to bring Cody on for this because this is Cody's world. Cody, have you used the subject to and seller finance calculators yet?
No, you were still tweaking it last time I had touched it.
All right, they're really, really good. So we're going to do a subject to deal on this one. We'll say that the seller's behind on payments $5,000.
Okay.
And we're going to say we're going to pay the arrears. The buyer is going to pay the arrears. So the buyer is going to pay those missed payments. So should we take over the seller's 3.85% mortgage? Let's see. Okay. And do they have a second loan on the property? They actually do. That's actually crazy. It found their second loan automatically. So that's really wild. So they already have a second loan on this house. I don't know what the $90,000 second loan. I don't know what the heck they're doing. Maybe they have a giant solar panel lien or something. So it's pretty much already calculating their equity for you. Again, if this goes over your head, yeah, no deal. Kira's right, no deal. All right. And the point is, guys, here you can put a few more numbers in if you want to. The point is, it's going to run the number for you. It's going to run the deal for you, and it's going to spit you out everything, which is just wild. The rate is good on this property. The cash flow sucks. The cash on cash return is not there. The entry fee on this deal we're saying is 0, which is good. I mean, you're getting a free house. That's about the only thing good about this house is you're getting a free house for 3.71%. But there's no instant equity. It's a wild deal, right? And the point is, it does it all for you, and it's just so nice. And then Hero would write up your offers. And
Yeah, it's a lot better than the last time you showed me.
It's good, man. It does all of it. Now, this second loan made the deal a little crazy, just because, I mean, why do they have such a large second loan on this random house that I found? But let's say they didn't have a second loan. Look at your deal here real quick. Actually, well, I clicked the wrong button. One sec. I got too many things going on here. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, and then we can run a seller finance deal as well, which would be really, really cool. Purchase price $650. And we'll say there. Oh, my bad. I absolutely clicked the wrong button. So where did I click that? Dude, there's so much going on. Oh, I clicked the wrong button here. So, but yeah, the subject to part, it works really, really, really clean, guys, for subject to deals. Or actually, what's fun is I bought this house seller finance. So you can look up this property. I bought this one seller financing, and we'll say, oh, I clicked the wrong calculator. My brain's going. So here, if you want to do a seller financing path, we'll say this house, guys, is worth, I don't know, $100,000. So we'll just say worth about $100,000. Okay. Actually, I think Section 8 rent's crazy on the house. I'll say it rents for $1,200. And then what you can do is, let's say it needs light repairs. Deal type, we're going to say seller finance. Feel free to plug into your numbers here. And just like that, you're going to put in, I actually bought it 0% interest for 10. I gave him $20,000 down is what I did on this deal. So I gave him $20,000 down, and then I did a 10-year loan. That's how I bought this house. And just like that, it ran my deal. It says 6 on 10, but I think I like the deal. I know for a lot of people, they don't like it. I like the deal. So, and then it'll just pretty much score your guys a deal. It'll tell you your assignment fee, and then it will analyze the deal as well with AI and tell you how you can possibly improve it. So the subject to seller finance calculators are awesome. Just know they work. And then here's your offer that you can just copy and send over. So I went through, guys, the property, the creative, the land, all of it. You guys are probably going to be using the property calculators the most. I showed you guys the comping. It's good. It's extensive. It works. It's super, super nice. All right. So let's talk about the CRM. We're almost done. I promise we're almost done. We're almost done. So CRM, guys, and then we're going to talk about Dispo, and then we'll be done, and I can get to giving you guys your offer, okay? Anyone got any questions I should be looking at? Cool. We're good. So what's really, really cool, guys, is how the software flows. I'm just going to rehash this here for a second. How the software flows is it all starts in your dashboard. Your dashboard has all your information, okay? It keeps you organized. It's telling me, actually, I got a few follow-ups that I got a few follow-ups today. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang. Okay. I actually got to follow up with, it's almost 6 o'clock. I got to follow up with some sellers, but it keeps you organized on absolutely everything. Again, here on the side, you have a chat with the community, which I think is really, really cool. One thing that I've always wanted was inside of a software, I thought it was sort of lame that it felt like you were alone. So it felt like you were never wholesaling with your friends or investing with your friends. So now you have a community that you can just talk to at any point. If you guys get the Teams plan, you can have your team right here and you can talk to your team at any point, which is really, really cool. So I got my whole team. I can chat with them. It's nice. All right. Quality of life features, just real quick. There's a beautiful dark mode. I know Ty, Ty's not here. Okay. Well, other Ty. Hey, Ty.
Dark mode is my mode.
Ty loves dark mode, guys. Without dark mode, Ty would be an angry soul.
Yeah, light mode is too bright.
Actually, Ty's already an angry soul, so it still hasn't cured him, but that's okay. So we got a nice dark mode too for you guys. But point is, it all starts here on the dashboard. You go, you pull your leads, you go, you find leads. Okay, you find leads, you get the owner's phone number, you call them. You then can comp the property manually, or you can comp the property with calculators, and you quickly get an offer. Okay, so now what happens when you guys run a deal? Let's talk about that here real quick. So what happens? So what you can do is, let's say this random property. Okay, we ran the numbers on this property, and here are our results. Okay, you can save the deal to your CRM. It's already in my CRM, but you can click right here to save the deal to your CRM. And now the deal is going to be added to, well, your CRM. This is your CRM. So these are all deals that I've saved to my CRM. I can work them through the different stages. Say they're warm leads. You can say they're hot leads. This is a CRM. I mean, I don't think I need to teach you guys how to use a CRM, but it's a really easy to use CRM. The problem I had with a lot of these softwares, guys, was the CRMs were super complicated. I'll bring Cody. I think want to talk about the CRM here in a second. This one's super easy. It's super nice. You can go in here. You can add follow-ups. All right. So I can say, hey, I need to follow up with this guy. I don't know, tomorrow at 7:30. It all just works. I'm gonna put him on a daily follow-up sequence. So I got to make sure I follow up with him daily. Put all the information here. I don't know, I'm not going to talk forever about the CRM. Just know it works really well. You can put all your contacts in here. If your contact is, let's say, a buyer, I'm going to be careful about showing you too much stuff because I don't want this video taken down. But if your contact's a buyer, you can add their buy boxes. You got a calendar here where you guys can stay organized. You got your follow-ups here so you know who you have to follow up with. It just works. And all of your deals that you've been working are right here. And at any point, you can go back and edit them. Oh, what's this? This is Prop Packet. So I'm going to talk to you guys next about Prop Packet, which is our dispo feature. This is how I and, let's say, Olivia. What's up, Olivia?
What's going on?
This is how we sell deals, guys. So if you guys want to know the magic about how we're selling deals, we're going to show you that here in a second. But I'm going to answer a few questions about the CRM before I show you what is truly my favorite feature of Assigns. I think this is the most slept on feature is Prop Packet because this feature has actually made me the most money. So I think I have to love it. Most people like this software for the skip tracing, the leads. A lot of people like it for the AI underwriting. Some people are really liking it for the CRM. More of you guys need to use Prop Packet because this is genuinely the coolest freaking feature. Hey, Cody, did you see that? Did you see that? It's a mobile home in Mabank. You want that one?
I might, dude. Yes.
Yeah, you might want this mobile home Mabank. Oh, we can look at the numbers here real quick. Look at this. Mobile home Mabank.
Maybank?
Is it? No, it's Mabank.
It's Maybank, bro.
It's not it's Mabank.
Dude, I'm the redneck from Texas. Okay?
Dude, my dad lives in Mabank. I should know that. My 5 kittens are from Mabank. Anyways, all right. Cody's a buyer, guys. I may need to send this deal to Cody, but we'll come back to that in a second. I may have to send you that
please, if you get my info, do not spam me with all of your deals.
Guys,
I'm already trying to sell Cody a deal right now.
No, I'm not going to actually.
All right, guys. So any questions on the CRM? Cody, did you want to mention something about the CRM quickly, or you had nothing to say on the CRM?
No, like you did the main improvement. It was an additional pipeline because as people are doing this, I mean, your whole target is people acquiring deals. So people are not strictly going to dispo deals. They're going to take deals down like I do. People are going to rent deals and then all the other things like that. So adding the new pipeline feature, then being able to customize your sub pipelines and tie it to everything else was the one thing I asked you to do, and you did it.
Cool. So yeah, guys, what's really cool is you guys can give me feature requests at any point, and I personally look at all the features.
I still have a feature request.
Okay.
For the people that seller finance, please, Max, let me sync my software to yours.
All right, we'll talk about it. I'll let you know. Cody's working on his own cool seller finance software. But you guys can go and create support tickets at any point. All right, guys, we have a really, really good support team. We have a giant support team if you need anything. And what's really cool is if you guys ever have a feature request, just tell me and I will do my best to add it. But yeah, the CRM's awesome, guys. New pipelines, it just works. I use Go High Level for a lot of my business, but Go High Level is so complicated. And I really think that most real estate investors and wholesalers just need an easy CRM, something that just works. The worst thing is spending 6 hours on a CRM and it just doesn't work. So this one just works. Okay. So you guys have some questions. I know a lot of you guys are saying things like, can we call from the CRM? Can we do that? I'm going to get to that at the end. Okay. Yes. Everything I'm showing you, I'll talk about what's included on each plan at the end. The CRM, exactly how you see it's included on every plan. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to make sure I go back through all questions at the end here. But you're right. We want to talk about one of my favorite features, guys, the last feature. So what did we accomplish on this live stream today? Thank you guys so much for being here. It really means the world to me. I've been working on this for so long. We've gotten data. I'll throw this back here real quick. We found leads. We got data. We skip traced the data. We have people now. We've reached out to them. They want to sell. We've comped their property. We've come up with the perfect offer. We've thrown it in our CRM. We're following up with them. We're staying organized. We sent them the contract. And now that we have a contract, what are we doing? We got to sell that deal. Okay. So what's really, really cool is we have this feature called Prop Packet. And I don't know if you guys know this. This is not a plug. You know what? It is a plug. I got this company called maxdispo.com. And what I do is I sell deals for other wholesalers. That's really how I started wholesaling, was I was selling deals. Okay. And I sell deals nationwide. I'm not going to toot my own horn. I think my team is one of the best at it. Like all we do is sell deals. We dispo. We sell deals every single day all around the country. And a lot of you guys want me to let you in on secret how we sell deals? A lot of what we use is Prop Packet. Now we use some other softwares. Shout out InvestorLift. I love those guys. We use some other softwares, but on every single deal, guys, we make what's called a Prop Packet. So what's really, really cool is in one click, you can create a Prop Packet. So if we want to quickly, run a deal here, I'm just to show you an example.
Oh, yeah, send me that Maybank one. I'll pull up in my email.
Dude, you actually want it? That's so funny.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay, guys, I may sell a deal live on this live stream. But just to show you how quick it is here, because I want to show you that it actually literally is one click. People don't believe me. Here's that random property that we got in Detroit. I'm going to have to rerun the AI underwriter here real quick. So you're running your numbers on a deal. Give it a second. Hold on, guys. It's going to have to cook. It's going to have to go through all these properties here. Give it a second. It's going to do some AI comping. It's going to find the ARV. Cool. It found the ARV of this property. Okay, cool. Let's throw that in there. Got me the ARV. Sick. We'll say this property needs major rehab plus probably a roof. Yeah, 45K is probably good on the house. It says offer 50. Awesome. Cool. So we're just going to quickly run this deal here. Now, save the CRM. So we saved the deal to our CRM. I just showed you the CRM. But if we go to Prop Packet now, what I can do here is, I got this new deal. Let's create the Prop Packet. Now, yes, I'm blurring a lot of information. You guys won't. In one click, we generated this. This is a Prop Packet. It's how I sell deals. Now, a lot of you guys are not selling deals. A lot of you guys are just getting deals. But this is still the best way to share deals with people. Because when you guys send a deal to me, I get sent like 300 deals a day from you guys. Hey, Max, is this a good deal? You know what the best way to send that is? Just send me a link with all of this. So what did it just do? It, took all the information on a deal. Here's our comps. So this is actually the property that we used as a comp. Has all the tax information, has the property information. It has your wholesale numbers, but if you don't want them to see your wholesale numbers, just remove that right there. So now they don't see your wholesale numbers. Has the buyer's cost breakdown. It has how much the buyer is going to make on this deal. So the buyer is going to make this much profit. It took all that information from the calculators. It's moving it over to a pretty website. Here, we're going to make a Prop Packet really quick. We're going to generate this with AI. All right. We're going to say property needs extensive repairs throughout. You don't have to do all this information. Oh, I put it all in capitals. Whatever. We're yelling at the buyers. You can add pictures here. So if I wanted to add some pictures to the Prop Packet, I could. I'm going to upload just a few random pictures of a house real quick. Awesome. All right. So now I just uploaded some pictures to my right here. We're going to make this one the hero picture. Nice. That looks good. All right. Our comps are already automatically pulled. We can redact the address. There's so much to cover here. But the point of what we can do is you can put your information right here. You can customize it. You can change the colors. I mean, it's crazy. This is how I sell a lot of my deals. What color do we want to rock today? We'll go with light blue. Yeah, light blue looks good. Nice. This is how I sell my deals. I'm going to save it, and then I'm just going to mark this as available. Also turn this on. And what you can do now is it has your own link. This is a link to your deal, okay? And in one click, you can go and send this link to people. Oh, I didn't publish it. Hold on. I got to publish it. This is the problem with doing a live stream.
Max move.
This is the problem with doing them live. Man, this is live streams for you. All right, my bad. I had to click publish. Okay, this is my deal. All right. Oh, it's asking me to what's this random pop-up? We'll talk about this here in a second. Okay, sure. Yeah, pop-up. All right, cool, whatever. Here it is. So this is how you can send deals. If you guys want to sell deals yourself, this is in one click. You can text, email, put them on a Facebook group. So if you want to learn a little secret about how I sell a lot of deals, I put these links in Facebook groups. Buyers open them, and they can see all the information on my deals. They can go through the pictures. They can go through my comps. All the information is right here. All right. This is how I sell a lot of deals. This is how, if you're an investor and you want to send a deal to your lender, send them this. If you're a wholesaler, you want to send a deal to your JV partner, send them this. It's just a way easier way to send your deals. You got the fix and flip, the rental numbers, everything. And here's what's really cool. You can say, okay, a buyer can look at this, say, yeah, they're interested in this deal, and they can request access and be like, I'm a buyer at 45,000 pending the walk. All right. They can submit that. All right. I'm going to show you guys something crazy here. Now, what happens now is that when I was creating this prop packet, I turned on something called Spyglass mode. And what this did was it enabled me to collect the information for the people that looked at my packet. And now, if I go back to prop packet here, what I can do is I can see all the people. I can see that there's someone viewing my packet. And if I click on this, I'll be able to see that he's a buyer and he's interested in the property. And I actually just got an email right now saying, hey, there's someone that looked at your packet and he's interested in buying your property. If you guys don't believe me, here, I'll show you the email I just got. I just got an email from Assigns.com saying someone was interested in buying my deal. Here you go. There you go. All right. And that's Spyglass mode. So that's really, really, really cool. So if I'm out dropping deals in Facebook groups, someone can open up my packet. I collect their phone number and their email, and they can leave feedback on it. I can be like, hey, bud, were you interested in that deal? It's a super, super, super good way to sell your deals. So, man, I'm getting a little tired, but we pretty much accomplished everything, guys. So from data, skip tracing, reaching out, comping, follow-up, contract, and then again, I think the most slept on feature is prop packet. Just in one click, guys, get your deals, and then you can go market to them. Here's my deal. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing, and then, yes, we're going to get into pricing. I'm going to give you the big giveaway because I know we've been going for almost an hour and 15 minutes. I know you guys want to do your big giveaway. I do want to talk about the cash buyers because you're like, hey, Max, how do I find cash buyers? Well, here, I'll actually show you a cool little trick on how to find cash buyers. So what we can do is you can go back to Assigns here. We can go back to leads, skip trace leads. Okay. And what we can do is, let's say this property, guys, that let's say we're trying to market this deal. It's in this zip code. We can just look up this zip code. Here I can click recent cash buyers. And just like that, it's going to show me all the cash buyers in that zip code. I have 1,000 cash buyers. And again, you have their phone numbers. So if let's say your house is right here and you want to know where the cash buyers are near you, I can just do this. And just like that, within, let's say, a half-a-mile radius, I have 89 cash buyers. Download that list, call them, and send them your prop packet link. Just send them the link. And that's how I've been selling a lot of deals. I just cash buyers on Assigns, plus sending them the link. I just go through each one of these people, and I just send them the link to my deals. Like, it's pretty wild how well that works. So, oh man, guys, that's pretty much the software as a whole. I'm just going to re-explain it one more time, and then yeah, we'll move on to the fun stuff, which is the big giveaways. You got your dashboard. This is your control center. You go and pull your leads. You can clean your leads right here. You can pull government lists right here. You can comp your deals. You can use AI to comp your deals and calculate your numbers. You can save those deals to your CRM. And then after that, you can create a marketing packet to sell your deals. That is Assigns.com in about 10 seconds. And I just went through the whole thing with you guys for about an hour. And yeah, let's just move on. I think I have one more. Okay, who did I not let on? Yo, okay, I'm going to let a couple more people talk, guys, before we get to, oh man, guys, a giveaway. All right, we're going to talk about the price. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to be here, guys, until like for the next 2 hours answering questions, so don't worry. But before I do, I'm going to let Brandon on. Yo, Brandon, you got anything to say about the software, man? What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys? Can you hear me? Sorry if it's a little loud. I'm in the airport right now.
Oh, man, where you going?
I'm going back to see some family.
Oh, cool, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Back to New York.
So what's been your experience with the signs? And just give me a little bit of background about you as a wholesaler and everything.
So, background about me, I've been wholesaling for a few years now. I just came onto the team with Max probably within the last 2 months, and we've been working together. Long story short, was doing houses for a while, then switched over to land for a few months, and now I've been doing a lot of on-market stuff. So, I've been using Assigns for a lot of the different deals and everything that I'm doing, and Assigns has been great, especially for comping. I know that I've used Zillow for probably the last 2.5 years for comping. I've gotten used to it and everything, but ever since I switched to Assigns, it's made everything so much easier, like just the way that's laid out for comping. I joined a little late, so I'm sure Max went over everything for comping, but it literally lays everything out for you like as clean and simple as possible. Like it literally couldn't be much easier. So my main part is the comping. The skip tracing has been absolutely fantastic. Anytime I have a problem or need to like find anything like regarding a phone number, an owner's name or anything like that, usually 8 out of 10 times I have a really good success rate, which is better than most softwares that I've used in the past. So
nice. I did not tell him to say any of this, guys. I just said, hey, who wants to talk? And I brought him on. So Brandon, I'm not going to fire you today. You said everything right. Good job.
Perfect. Love to hear it.
All right, guys. Brandon's the best, guys. So there you go. That's been Brandon's experience. Well, thanks, man, dude. Thanks for jumping on while you're at the airport.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
All right. Well, cool, guys. So it's so much fun just to check in. I'm going to ask David here in a little bit, Kira, just what, and maybe in Olivia. Oh, Olivia, I didn't bring you on for, I forgot to bring Olivia on for Prop Pack.
What the hell?
You're the one that sells the deals. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I will get to all right. What do you want to say, Olivia? She's the one that sells.
So you pretty much covered it, but I mean, essentially, Prop Packet is the most amazing thing I've ever used. The buyers ask the same thing every time. They want pictures, they want ARV, and they want to know the cost, and it's all in one place, and it just makes it super streamlined. So overall, again, that's Prop Packet in a nutshell. And obviously, the buyers list is super cool too.
Yeah. Guys, so back in the day, I was doing the old method of creating a PDF for each one of my deals, and it sucked. It took me like an hour and a half, and I was like, buyers hate opening up PDFs. Like, if you guys send me a PDF, I want to open it because I don't want some virus. So,
And it was like, it used to be a book of like everything that was on the deal, and instead of that, it's just super laid out. It's super pretty. It's organized. So it's really clean looking.
It has made me the most money out of all the features, I will be honest. But for some reason, you guys just like the AI comping and the leads, but that's fine. All right, well, I'll bring Olivia back on here in a second, guys. I know you guys want to get to the fun stuff, which is the discounts and the big stuff we're giving away. So it's stupid. I think my accountant is going to kill me after the end of this live stream. But okay, a couple more things I got to say before we get to it. One, I just want to say, guys, I have an Assigns.com YouTube channel, and every single week I do a weekly update. So we're on week number 5 now. So it's really cool. I just talked to you guys about all the things we're fixing. What makes us different is like we have our own internal dev team, and I'm talking to you guys directly. So you guys are giving me feedback every single week of features you want to add. And then every single week I'm adding those features. So I just have a channel where I'm just talking to you guys candidly about, hey, here's some features we added. Here's Assigns.com, all that cool stuff. So I love this personal relationship we have with each other as a community. So I will do weekly updates for you guys every single week. I won't miss. Okay. So that's really, really fun. In the roadmap. All right. So what's to come? One of the next big things that we have is an AI repair estimator. So if you saw, the AI is really, really good at looking at pictures and figuring out what to offer. But you guys didn't see the AI repair estimator because that's why it's being finalized. And what this is going to do is your guys are just going to be able to upload pictures of your house, and it's going to estimate very accurately how much the repairs are. So you upload a bunch of pictures, so you could just say, hey, AI, how much is it going to be to fix up this house? And it's probably going to look at it based off of the location, based off of other houses, based off of material costs in the area, based off of so many different things. And it's going to say, hey, to get it to the right number, probably going to have to spend about $42,000. So that's coming next. All right. And that's going to be included in every single plan. We're going to add an AI repair estimator, which I'm super, super hyped about. I've been working on it for a long time. I'm just trying to perfect it because I don't want to bring you guys a product that's not perfect. So AI repair estimator is coming next. All right, sick. Yeah, I got Roy here, guys. Even Roy the closer is using the software, guys. Roy the closer. You guys know Roy? Dude, Roy's a goat. Even Roy's using it. So I'm sure Roy could talk about this. He's not up here right now. Roy, the problem. So Roy runs a really sick community for wholesalers too. The hardest thing for real estate wholesalers and investors to do, ARV was the hardest. I feel like now with AI, it's actually getting easy. Repairs. You guys will give me the best house, but you guys will think repairs is 40 and it's actually 70. So we're going to solve that with AI. That's going to come out really, really, really soon. I know Roy's like, dude, estimating repairs is so hard. All right. So that's coming soon, guys. And you guys might have noticed there's actually 2 steps we were missing. I talked to you guys about the 8 steps, but I'll be honest, we were missing 2. Where's outreach and where's contracts? You guys have been saying it in the chat. Max, is there a dialer? Max, is there SMS blasting? Max, can I send the contracts? Well, we're going to be adding those. So I told you guys, I'm going to complete the all 8 steps. I completed step 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8, except we're going to add the AI repair estimator. And next, guys, in version 2, which is going to come before the end of the year, we're going to be adding a dialer. We're going to be adding text blasting and automations. So dialer, text blasting, and automations is all going to come hopefully before the end of the year on version 2. All right. So I'm super, super, super hyped about that. Hell yeah. All right. So I know a lot of you guys want to be, so you can then at that point, you'll be able to pull all your leads with the skip tracing, and then you'll be able to call them. Then you'll be able to text blast them, and you can just set up an automation. It's going to do all of it for you. Yep. That's going to come before the end of the year. It's all been in development. Okay. Now, all right. So any questions on that, guys? That's super hyped. I'm super, super, super excited to bring all of that. Will you need A2P? Yes, I can't cheat the laws. How is the government list feature different than? Okay, cool. We'll talk about all that at the end. Awesome. Yes. So that's the big. I got some big news for you guys. Dialer, text blasting, and automations all will come before the end of the year, and then version 3 in 2027. Let's just say number 7 is going to be completed, and number 7 is a software that I've actually been working on for, I think, about 2 years now, called Contract Cannon. And we will add, someone's saying eSign 2. There's going to be a version of eSign in version 2, but then in version 3, there's going to be the most insane eSign ever. It's going to be crazy. So that's going to come in 2027. That's version 3. But version 2, I am focusing on dialer, text blasting, and automations. All right, you guys got a lot. You guys are excited about the dialer and the text blasting and the automations. Okay. Cool. That just letting you guys know the roadmap. I'm always trying to be honest with you guys and tell you the roadmap. So real quick, guys, just my ask for you, if you guys are still haven't decided whether or not Assigns.com is the right fit for you, I think after I tell you guys the pricing and what I have in plan for you guys and the discounts, you guys might jump on it. But my ask for you is just try it for 1 month. It would mean the world to me. I don't like to beg or ask for things, but it would really mean the world to me if you can just try it out for 1 month. I don't want to tell you the amount of money I spent building this, but I spent a lot of money building this, and it would seriously mean the world to me if you could just try it out for 1 month. So yeah, that's just my ask. And if you can't afford it, dude, no worries. We'll get you making money where you can afford it in the future. Roy said, I have PropStream, Deal Machine, Propelio, and X Leads I pay for right now. Dude, Roy, you jumped in late. Dude, that was my problem. That's why I built this. Roy, when I started wholesaling, this was my software stack. I was spending $1,000 plus. I had all those softwares that you talked about, right? I was, PropStream, all these awesome softwares. But then I also had to have a CRM. And then I also was paying for skip tracing at the time, because some of those softwares didn't have it. And then I was paying for a separate comping software. And then I had my own calculator softwares I was using. And then for land, you need separate softwares for land. And then for Dispo, I had 2 or 3 softwares for Dispo alone. And then I also had to pay crazy amounts for AI. So yeah, no, this pretty much will cover all of your software needs. So you should be able to replace all of those software. So Roy here should be able to replace every single one of those softwares with Assigns today. So let's talk about pricing, guys. So this is the pricing all in one. So again, I was paying $1,000 before this. I was paying $1,000 before this. You can start at $119, $229, and $399. We'll talk about everything that's included. All right. All of that, what I just showed you guys, you know how expensive AI is, tokens? This is your 100. It starts at just $119, $229, or $399 a month. Pretty sick, right? Pretty sick. Can we do better? We can do better. Olivia, can we do better? Okay, you're muted.
We can do better.
Yeah, yes, we can. We can do better. This is the launch. Guys, the pricing is going to go up. Guys, like I'm telling you, the pricing has to go up at some point. Like I can't be releasing it so cheap. But we can do better today. We can do better today. Jesse, can we do better?
We're doing better.
We're doing better. Dave isn't here.
We can do better today.
Dave is not here, but Dave, we can do better. Brandon knows we can do better.
We can do better.
And then Kira, I'm going to save Kira for the end because Kira's our special guest. We can do better, guys. So actually, I'll be honest, my wallet can't do better, but for you guys, we can do better today and for a little bit, for not for long, because I do need this to be profitable. I'll be honest, I am not profitable, but that's okay. We can do better. So we're going to do a launch pricing for the first few hundred people that sign up. I'm going to close this as fast as possible. I am going to be dropping the price to just $89 a month for the basic plan. Oh, hold on. Well, that's actually embarrassing. I think it was actually 175. So I'll make it up. I'll make it up to you. As I think it was actually 175. I'll make it up to you. Sorry. 175 for pro and 275 for captains. Guys, this is ridiculous. Let's talk about what we get for this price. Yes. And then there might be more. So don't leave because there might be more. And if you think you can just go to assigns.com and buy it right now, don't do that. Or actually, I mean, if you did do that, don't worry. You'll be fine. But there is something else I have to show you after this. Okay. But we'll talk about the pricing here. All right. So if you want to buy right now, I guess you can. I'll make it up to you. But I got something else I got to tell you here in a second. But what do we get? So for 80, okay, I'll be honest. I'm just, and this is not me upselling. I think for most people, I think the pro plan would be the best fit. At the end of this live stream, I'll sit here and be like, you guys can come up, talk to me, say like, hey, Max, which one should I get? What do you want? I think for the average person here, pro plan. Now, basic plan does serve its purpose for beginners who are on a tight budget, and captain's plan, absolutely. For someone like me who has a team or is just going through leads or is doing a lot of land, captains is awesome. But for $89, all right, we're getting residential and commercial data, guys. Residential, commercial, you know what? We'll use the website. This is cooler. We get residential and commercial data on all properties. I just showed you that, right? So we can go here. You get the skip trace leads, residential and commercial data. All right, residential, commercial data anywhere in the US, look up a property, get all the data, and you can go and pull leads. Okay, you're not going to have all the lead types. You're only going to have 8 of them. All right, but you still can go and pull leads. It's freaking awesome. And here's the big thing, you can get 10,000 skip trace records per month that you can download. Again, while you're on the software, you can see as many phone numbers as you want. Click any of these on the software, you can get the phone number. But for the lists you're downloading, you'll get 10,000 per month on the basic plan. Okay. On the pro plan, you spend a little bit more money. You get 25,000. You get 2.5 times. Okay. So if you are text blasting, if you are having VAs, I would highly recommend the pro plan. All right. If you're going through a lot of data, A lot of you can get away fine on the basic plan for skip trace records, but the pro plan is going to be for most people. Okay, now captain's plan gets you up to 60,000. Cody and I told you in the beginning, you guys are not going to go through 60,000 unless you're just crazy. All right, so 89, 175, 275. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the other stuff here. I think my brain's starting to get fried, but we're good. AI searches. So when you do an AI comp, or you're going to run an AI repair estimator, so AI comping, or in the future AI repair estimator, that is one search. So if I go back here to AI comping, I can see here that I've used 52 of my 500. Now I'm a crazy user, guys. I'm comping so many deals a day. So I actually eat through I think I ate through almost 500 last month, which is nuts. But every time you guys use the AI search feature right here, it's going to add one AI search, okay? Or when we're going to estimate repairs with AI in the future. Okay, so that is one search. You get 30 searches on the basic plan, 100 searches on the pro plan. This should be enough for most wholesalers. Or on the captain's plan, 500 AI searches. A crazy amount. Again, real quick, guys, on the captain's plan, you just get additional motivated seller list types, and you have the ability to stack. Just know that just means that you have a few more filters here. You have a few more things that you have access to on the captain's plan. Okay. Some other big things, calculator wise. On the basic plan, you get the property calculator. So on the base, everyone is able to comp with the comp map. So you can look at land deals, any kind of deals you want on the comp map. The calculators, the basic plan gets the property calculator. The pro plan gets the creative calculators and innovation calculators. And then the captain's plan is really land focused. You get the land AI calculators. Does that mean you can't comp land on the basic or pro plan? No, you can just comp land normally. You're just not going to get the land AI. All right. So a lot of land wholesalers who are focused specifically on land are like the captain's plan. It's very land focused. There's a lot to cover, but we're going to move quickly here. Everyone gets the CRM. Okay, everyone gets a CRM. The government list finder is just on the pro plan, and prop scrub, the list cleaner. Everyone has the list cleaner. And as far as the prop packet, if you are using prop packet a lot, I highly recommend captain's plan because you can get a lot more features with the prop packet. But for most people, I'd say prop packet's good on the pro. So I'll come back to you guys here in a little bit, but that's more or less the pricing. All right. So we'll come back to the pricing here in a second. So does that make sense, guys? We're doing a crazy launch special, 89, 175, and 275. You guys have questions, or can we do better? Pro plan would be good. What other questions you guys got? So what other questions? Does that all make sense? I'll spend some more time going through it. Okay. Is there a promo code? Yeah. So you guys are all getting a crazy launch sale. I'm going to stop this. We're probably going to get around the first 500 people who sign up are going to get $89, $175, or $275. But if you buy annual, guys, this is a big one. If you buy annual, you save even more money. So it starts at just $75 a month for annual, which is crazy. $145, $219. Just absolutely crazy prices for everything you guys get. Yes, you can pretty much run your entire business. All right. But the question is always, can we do better? And I feel like there is a way to do better. Let me slideshow this. We're going to full screen slideshow. All right. This is already crazy. But what if the annual actually looks good? I'll talk to you why you should maybe look at annual here in a second. What if we upped? So for the next 24 hours, if you guys sign up, you have to use a special link though. You guys got to use a special link. If you didn't use a special link, don't worry. If you've already signed up, don't worry. I got you. But if you guys want to sign up, you guys can use a special link, and we are going to increase your AI searches 50%. I'm telling you, AI is expensive. So if you're on the basic plan, you now get 45 AI comps. If you're on the pro plan, you're getting 150 AI comps. And if you're on captains, you're getting 750. And if you're using 750, I don't know what you're doing. So we're going to up for the next 24 hours for anyone that signs up. We are going to up your AI comps by 50%. And my goal is to keep that into your account as long as possible. It's not just for 1 month. I'm going to try to keep that in your account as long as possible. So for the next month, the next month, the next month, you will have 50% additional AI searches. So if you guys want to get that, you can go to assigns.com/launch. Assigns.com/launch. You guys will get bonus AI searches. But wait, what's bonus? Is there another bonus? Oh, there's another bonus. Oh, well, I guess we can do better. AI searches. What are AI searches? So yeah, when you're using the software, you can have AI basically tell you what to offer on properties, which is really, really cool. So let's say I do. You can also soon have AI tell you what the repairs are. So if we search a property here, and I'm going to draw a custom radius. Let's have AI only find me comps in this area right here. So that just used an AI search. So every time I pull the AI to have it run numbers for me, it found me this comp. That is one AI search. Now the basic plan stops at 30, but you guys, if you sign up now, can get, hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to show you the screen. There's so much I'm juggling. You guys can get 45 on your account. Instead of 30, you get 45. You get 50% more. Instead of 100 on pro, you get 150. And then in captains, you get 50% more AI comps. All right. They're right. So we hyped about that. I told my tech team about that. They said that is a stupid idea. I said it is a stupid idea. And that's why we're doing it. Because if you're not stupid, you're not a pirate. But we can do better. This is actually really stupid. This is what an accountant called me and said, this is a bad idea. What if I upgraded everyone's skip trace leads pretty much permanently? Like, I'm not gonna make any guarantees, but just like in your account, instead of 10,000 on basic, what if I gave you 15,000 skip trace exports? On pro, instead of 25,000 skip trace leads, what if I give you 40,000? Would that be really dumb? Because I'm feeling dumb. I was feeling dumb today. So this is only going to be for 24 hours. So just so you guys know, the launch pricing we're going to have for until enough users sign up. That's probably going to be, I would imagine, this week. Could be today, right? So make sure to claim the cheap launch pricing. But if you want for me to increase your skip trace leads by basically 50%, so instead of 10,000 skip trace leads in your account now, you're going to have 15,000 skip trace leads. Or on the pro plan, 40,000 skip trace leads. 40,000 skip trace leads and 150 AI searches. I will honor that for the next 24 hours. I will honor it for the next 24 hours. So here you guys go. Let's put this up on the screen here. There you go. You can get assigns.com launch. All right. You'll get bonus AI searches, bonus skip trace leads. Here's your guys' link. It's assigns.com/launch. Let me pin this right now. All right, here we go. Let me pin this for you guys. 24 hours bonus sale. Make sure, guys. So we're going to stop this in 24 hours unless people have issues signing up because, yeah, this is wild. So what does that mean, guys? That means in your account now, not for just 1 month, but pretty much going forward, I'm going to do my best to honor it for as long as I can. You'll have, for at least the skip trace leads, when you go to your skip trace leads here, guys, you will be able to now export. So if I go to export my leads, I'll be able to export up to 15,000 instead of 10,000. I'll be able to export up to 40,000 instead of 25,000. Instead of 25,000. Cool. How can you break the website? Please break the website. That would make me so happy. All right. Some people are saying, what if you already signed up? If you've already signed up, everyone that's already signed up, I'm going to honor that to you as well. So if you've already signed up for assigns.com, guys, thank you for the early access. Not only have you gotten the cheapest pricing, we're also going to up your skip trace leads and your AI searches. The AI searches, I don't know how long I can guarantee that for. The skip trace leads, I think I can give you guys that for a while, a long while. 12 months, 24 months. I'm going to give you guys that for a long time. Yes, all of you guys will get that in your account. So this is the old website, guys. The new one, assigns.com/launch. If you're watching this, you guys got 24 hours to get the crazy launch offer. So there you go. That's pretty much it. Now, as far as annual goes, guys, no free trials. There's a lot of reasons why I don't like running free trials, but no free trials. I just ask you to try it out for a month. If you're unsure, maybe try basic. And if you like it, upgrade. It prorates. So if you start on basic, you just upgrade and it'll prorate your payment. Annual is really, really smart, guys. So when I add these features, and I'm going to stop talking because I'm getting tired of talking. But when I add these features that we talked about here, like version 2, the CRM, the dialer, the text blasting, the automations, when I add the contracts, the prices are going to go up. Prices are going to go up a lot. So annual is really smart because you can lock in your pricing. So for example, you can lock in $145 a month for 12 months. Plus you get those skip trace leads. Plus you get the AI search bonuses. They're just in your account. So there you go, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. There is one thing, the captain's plan. You already have 60,000 skip trace leads, and now you have 750 AI searches. So for those of you who have the captain's plan, I didn't know what more I can get you more leads. So I was like, what should I do? I'm just going to give you a free one-on-one. So if you're buying the captain's plan now in the next 24 hours, I'll just give you my phone number, call me, spend 15, 20 minutes with me, talk to me, and I'm just going to make sure that I can set you up for success. It's probably worth way more than anything else I could have given you. So I'll just, call me and I'll set you up for success. So if you do get the captain's plan, it says 30 minutes there. I meant for it to say 15 minutes, but whatever. If you spend 30 minutes on the phone with me, I don't care. I like talking to you guys. So if you buy the captain's plan, you'll just get a one-on-one with the captain, which I guess is me. So there you go, guys. That's that. Questions? We got questions. So that's the big crescendo. I will sit here and answer questions now, and I'll bring you guys up on the screen. Dave up on the screen.
One thing.
Dave's not there. I'll bring Kira up. Hey, Kira, are you there?
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
I am good. How are you? What do you think about all of it, Kira? Because I didn't even tell you what I was doing.
You're like, be there. I'm like, okay, I'll be there.
Kira's the best, guys. If you don't know who Kira is, guys, she is the what do we call you? The I don't know what your official role is.
Behind my back, but I know you call me the onboarding or accountability coach.
Accountability coach. All right. Yeah. She helps run the community, everyone, the wholesale community. Credits do not roll over every month. No. So that's why it makes a lot of sense to get the bonus while it's here. So yeah, I'm just going to answer any questions, any feedback. Kira, what's been your favorite part of Assigns, Kira, using it?
The calculator is the bomb. Honestly, it makes comping so much easier. You just put the address in the comping calculator and it figures everything out for you, spits out your offer. It's kind of mindless. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
There you go.
The CRM is pretty cool. You add in whatever properties you're working on into your CRM. It's got reminders. It tells you what to do every morning. You go straight to your CRM. You're like, okay, I got to follow up on this property. Got to close that property. It's a great interface. I canceled my prop stream. I canceled my deal beast. I canceled all my other interfaces except Go High Level. And I'm going to be working on that. So super exciting.
Thank you, Kira. All right. I'll probably bring you back on, Kira. I'm going to help people with signing up. So yeah, guys, make sure to go to assigns.com/launch. Assigns.com/launch. If you signed up regular assigns.com, no worries. Just want to let you guys know all advanced. Please do not go and make 1,000 support tickets. Max, I got the software and I don't see my bonus leads. It's going to take us several days to get into your account. So everyone who has the bonus skip trace leads or the bonus AI searches, those are all going to be in your account within a few probably days. Okay, it takes some dev time to be added. All right. But yes, let's just talk about signing up. So if you guys do want to sign up, again, I would jump in now. It's first 500 people, which I could check, but we already had a close to 200 signups before the live stream started. So yeah, that's probably going to fill up pretty quick. That's the launch sale pricing. So you guys want to make sure you're one of the first 500 to get the launch sale pricing. Monthly is $89. Instead of paying $119 a month, you're only going to pay $89 a month. Or if you buy in 12 months in full, you only pay $75 a month. And we're going to give you extra skip trace leads and extra AI searches, and the same thing with Pro. All right. Instead of paying $229, you could get it as cheap as $145. And then same with Captains as well. Again, for most people, I'd say Pro. If you're really heavy with land, or you really need a lot of skip trace leads, or you're doing a lot of dispo with your prop packets, that's where Captains come in. Or if you have a team, you get 2 team member seats for free included. That's really, really clutch. And then if you're just unsure, you don't know yet, try Basic. So how does it work? Just click the button, guys. Here, I'm going to have to log out on my side. Some of you guys are going to have questions on how to sign up. So, okay, you know what? Let's do this first. If you're having a support issue, support@assigns.com. So any support issues, I know they're going to be in the chat, support@assigns.com if you're having a support issue. Support@assigns.com. Hey, my credit card's not working, this or that. We'll honor you. Don't worry. I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to screw you over. You can't sign up until Friday. Oh, maybe I won't honor you. But I'll honor if people are having credit card problems. Guys, choose your plan. Okay. Once you choose your plan, you're going to have to create your account. So go in, create your account. If you're confused on how to create an account, there's a little video here for me. Just put your name, your email, your password. All right. Create an account. It's going to send you a verification email. So it's going to send you a verification email. So go to your email, verify it. And then once you do those steps, there's not a promo code. Just go to this website. So if you guys are asking for a promo code, there's not a promo code. It's just go to assigns.com/launch and you will automatically get your discount. Okay. So then once you guys have verified your account, you can now log in. And once you log in, okay, you're going to be shown this page. So this is how your page is going to look. It's going to take you to the subscription page right here. And this is where you will be able to subscribe. All right. So this is where you'll be able to just pay. All right. And if you're having any issues, you can always message support@assigns.com. I'm going to answer some questions now. My credit card's maxed out. Hush. We got some bigger issues to deal with, bro. All right. So yeah, you guys will just go to the page, and then this is where you'll be able to choose your plan. So you have to verify, you have to log in, create an account, verify your email first, and then buy it. And then once you buy, the pricing should be correct, and you'll automatically get the bonuses. So they're not showing right here, right now, but don't worry, you'll automatically get the bonuses. So don't panic. The bonuses will automatically be applied. So I know it's showing 10,000, 25,000. They'll all be applied. All right. It wants it. What do you guys keep asking about a promo code? Okay. One-on-one call with me. I'll email all of you guys, so don't worry. All right. Can we ask a question? It's not about assigns. I'll answer that later. Lend me your card, Captain. Bro, pirates don't use credit cards. Okay. Awesome. I don't know. Anyone, what questions you guys got? I can start bringing on people to ask questions. We've been going on for almost 2 hours. I'll spend the next hour. Hey, thank you, buddy. I'll spend the next hour just answering your guys' questions and just taking you guys through more features of the software. If you just tuned in and you got all the information you need, awesome. If you want to stay here for Q&A, if you want to ask me any questions, you guys can just click this link here and I'll bring you on. You guys can come and talk to me and ask me questions. So I'm going to give you guys a link in the chat right now. And then you guys can come ask me questions. So that will be the link. You guys can click and come ask me questions, or you can ask them in the chat. But nice. Standing for 2 hours is actually hard. I don't know how I used to do that when I played soccer. So, hey, thank you. Cool. Awesome. I don't know. Any feedback, guys? What questions you guys got? I can start bringing on people. Dave, what are you doing here, Dave? Dave just joins the live stream and just turns his camera on. Okay. What questions? Is there something I missed I should cover a little bit more, guys?
Novation calculator.
The government lists.
Government. So a lot of people are asking about the government list finder. I shouldn't say what I'm about to say, but we have this insane version 2 of the government list finder. The government list finders are only available on the Pro and Captain's plan. And this is the first version of the government list finder. The next version's mind blowing, but still it's so cool. So let's say I want to pull government lists in Ohio. All right. I can just choose, let's say, Cuyahoga, Ohio. This is one of the main counties in Ohio. And then instead of having to go to Google and try to find government lists, so government lists are like pre-foreclosures, tax delinquent, probates. Yes, you can pull leads with the software, but if you want to get them directly from the government website, you can just go to the government list finder and click here, and it's going to take you straight to where you need to go and find government lists. So I'm not going to do it on this live stream because this video will get taken down, but here's where you would pull government lists in Cuyahoga.
Cuyahoga.
What?
I think it's Cuyahoga.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna be. There's gonna be a lot of support issues. So, support@assigns.com, guys. If you're having issues, I think just some of them are very simple. Like, it's $75, my man, if you're buying annual. All right. So if you guys want to only pay $75 a month, that means it's annual. So you got to pay $900 up front. If you want to not pay $900 up front and lock in the price, then you're going to pay $89 a month. But just know the prices go up. And if you lock in, well, you lock in. Does that make sense? All right, cool. I'm never going to say that word right my entire life. There you go. All right. No free trials for so many reasons. Guys, there is a lot of bad actors out there when you run free trials. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, but I know people who ran free trials, and let's just say free trial plus AI is a recipe for hackers. It sucks. So go blame Sam Altman for no free trials and for your river that doesn't have any water in it. But we do have sick AI comping, so that's cool. Thanks, Sam. Could you use the government list for? But why do you need a free trial? Just try it, and you're gonna love it. Okay, could you use a government list for surplus funds theoretically? Yeah, absolutely. Surplus funds is such a sick business. So like Ohio, I'm pretty sure Ohio is like you have like a 60 day redemption period. I'm not 100% sure. We were going to, I know the person on here before, who was it? Was it Nick? Nick was doing a surplus funds deal, and that's how he gets them. No, the link works. The link is working. Signs.com/launch, guys. So there's your link. I'll let you guys answer people in the chat too. Cool. Well, I'm going to bring just some random people on, and they may have questions. So I'll just help some people now for the next couple hours. So guys, I'm just going to be here to help you guys for the next 2 hours. And that's my job. So yeah, there you go. Cool. Keith, what's up, buddy? You're muted, Keith. Hi, Keith. You got the whole crew here hanging out with you.
What's up, guys? Thanks.
What questions do you have, Keith?
I think I messaged before. I'm looking for primarily like warmer leads. Would this essentially be a good platform for me? I know that everything else is great.
Okay, cool. So warmer leads as in, so you want inbound leads, right?
Inbound leads, yeah. People who are looking to sell their homes who are motivated.
What is your budget for inbound leads?
Probably about $1,000 a month, $750 to $1,000 a month.
What I personally would do is you have a few different options.
Okay.
You can dabble in pay per lead, but at $1,000 a month, it might be a little bit too, I think pay per lead might be too expensive for you. So what I personally would do if I were you, Keith, but it's ultimately up to you, I would use something like Assigns.com, and I would go and pull lists. This is what I did. So I would go pull, like, again, like my favorite search for my VAs. My search is actually, this is the exact list I pulled, and I got 2 wholesale deals doing it. It was like $33,000 in assignment fees from the 2. I click standard search right there.
Okay.
I pull a list of absentee owners who have owned the property for at least 7 years. They have at least 30% equity, and the house was built before 2010. I know I flew through that, but the point is here you have 17,000 results. I just download those lists. I think at your budget, a VA would be perfect for you. Have you tried a VA yet?
Yeah. I mean, I've tried a VA using.
What was your experience?
It's been okay. I mean, I've gotten PPLs from other companies. They've been okay. They haven't been the best. So like, I'm just looking for something new at the moment.
There's not going to be anything new. I just say pulling leads with the VA at your budget's the best option, or possibly text blasting. But
text
those
blasting,
aren't inbound. But I think you might want to look into text blasting.
Okay. And then how accurate is the mortgage information that you were showing earlier, typically speaking? Like Batch Lease and PropStream, it's kind of been hit or miss in the past.
I mean, for me, it's been very accurate. I mean, sometimes you might get some wrong information here or there. It always happens, but it's been very, very, very accurate.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Cool.
that's been good. Yeah, no, man. The $1,000 budget's always a tough range because PPL is sort of out of the question, and then when you do buy PPL, your $1,000 just disappears. So VA's been good for me. If not, text blasting at that budget's been solid. So that's what I would do.
Okay, so like a VA cold callings list essentially.
Yeah, they should be getting you at least one deal a month. So they
Makes
should
sense.
get you about 30 leads a month. And I pull the list using Assigns.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate
No,
it.
for sure, bro. Hit me up if you need anything, Keith.
Thank you.
So yeah, guys, if you're more at the point where you want inbound leads, PPL is great. There's a lot of great PPL companies out there. But what they're doing is they're either running ads or they're doing cold callers. I wish I really should have gotten Caleb here. Caleb's a guy in the community. He just has VAs. So what he does is he pulls his data, just like I showed you. All right. He gives it to the VAs. He has 5 VAs and he's getting I don't even know how many contracts he's getting, 10 contracts a month. It's working really well for him. All right. Who else had some questions? So I'm only going to take questions on Assigns right now, guys. So if it's not about Assigns, PPL will bankrupt you. PPL has bankrupted me at times. It's like playing the lottery. It's good and bad. All right. Sarissa, is this about Assigns? What's up?
Hey, Max. Yeah, it is. I just quick question.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. I just have a quick question. So I know you said that the allotments for the price points does not roll over, but if we exceeded that, is there a way that we can add on addition? Like for instance, if we needed more AI searches and we're on a lower plan, is there a way we can do add-ons, or do you just suggest that next month tone it down and upgrade?
I think upgrading would make the most sense. We don't have the ability for you to buy more, but if you sign up now and let's say you're on the basic plan and you get 45 AI searches, that should maybe be enough if you're just doing a low amount of wholesaling part-time. But if you're going to be doing full-time wholesale and you're running a lot of deals, then at that point, I think the pro plan would be good. Where you're going to get 150 if you sign up now. Yeah. That should be enough for you. I mean, I sort of planned it based off of someone who's a really light user, someone who's just like your normal wholesaler, or someone who's crazy like me, who's comping all day long.
Right. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I'm leaning more towards starting with the pro plan anyway. And then especially with the bonuses, it just kind of works out.
Yeah. So if anyone's wondering, hey Max, it's I don't know between the basic and the pro, or the pro and this, what I would do, and I'm not here to, you guys make your own decision. I would think I would step up to the higher plan, and then worst case scenario, then you can just downgrade, but you don't lose that opportunity to get the really cool features that we're offering right now in the pro. Yeah, so try it out for a month, and if you're I don't need any of that, I only use 1,000 skip trace leads, and I only use this much comp, and then you just downgrade.
Right. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarissa. Let me know if I can be of any help.
All right. Thank you.
All right, cool. So some people are having technical difficulties. Verification email not coming in. 1, guys, don't panic. I'll make sure to honor it. But 2, if you're having support issues, which my support email is going to be a little crazy today, support@assigns.com for any support issues. But the emails should come. I mean, it's all working. I don't know. It just give it some time for support issues. Support team's going to have a good time tomorrow. Now I'm closing a deal in Cincinnati and she's talking to her husband. I can hear the whole convo. Dave, get on this live stream. Stop making money. Come hang out. I would like to know more about Assigns. Okay, I'll take you guys back through the software if you guys are just jumping in. A lot of people are just jumping in now, guys. So I'm going to go back through the software. As a fan and now competitor of Max, I'm happy for your launch. Oh, shit, we're competitors now, Jason? Who's Jason? Bro, we're going to score up. Does Captain Plan come with the jacket? Only for Nick. Only for people who can close $200,000 in deals in 8 months. All right, cool. Let's go back to the software. So a lot of you guys just jumped in. So this is Assigns.com. It's an all-in-one powered AI software. Here's your dashboard. It's your control center. It tells you everything you need to know. I have 2 missed appointments that I didn't follow up with today. You have a real-time chat here on the right. Who just signed up? Yo. I think this is so cool that we can talk to other people who are using the software. Please don't say anything stupid or I will remove you from conversations. All right, but this is the software. I'm going to use dark mode just because why not? Inside here, guys, you can so real estate. You know what? I haven't whipped out the journal in a while. We got to whip out the journal. You guys know I love the journal. So if you're just tuning in now, we're going to whip out the journal. I think it's a terrible idea to whip out the journal, but I love the journal. It's loading. It takes a second to whip out the journal.
Make sure it's legible.
It's never. That's the best part about me trying. So guys, real estate investing is an 8-step process. It's 8 steps, okay? Step 1, guys, the first thing that you always have to do is you got to have good data, okay? So if I could get like, Max, why don't you just use the PowerPoint? Because I like drawing. All right, I like drawing. So inside these software, guys, you can go and look up any single property and you can get all the data you could ever want on that property, whether it is a house, whether it is a, I logged out, now I got to log back in. Logging out to do customer service. Oh man, hold on. Give me a second. I was logging out to do customer service. Now I'm going to throw you guys back on the screen. Give me a second. Okay. Am I back in? No, I'm not back in. So you guys can talk. I have to log back in now. All right, we're back. We are back. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I logged out to answer tickets. So you guys can look up any single property. It does not matter. And you can get all the data you could want on this deal. By the way, I have a video dropping Thursday about luxury wholesaling. And this property is a banger for a luxury wholesale deal. But you get all the property information you want. Equity, you can see how much they owe. Someone asked me, hey, how accurate this is. It's been very accurate for me. They have a 2.8% mortgage. It was a $440,000 loan. They owe now only about $394,000. By the way, I think this is a sick deal around $600K. If someone wants to offer $600K on this house, I'm just throwing it out there. But yeah, you get all the information on the properties. You also get a lot of information on the market itself. So if you want to dive into the market, you can get that. But more importantly, you can go pull motivated seller lists, guys. So with the software, go in here and pull any leads you want. This is how we get wholesale deals. Dallas, Texas has 313,000 homes. We're not going to market to 313,000 properties. Heck no. Maybe we're going to market to tax delinquent vacant properties. Ooh, I got 266 fire tax delinquent vacant properties. Look at this one. Look at this house. And if I click contacts right here, I get the owner's phone number because that is step number 2 in wholesaling. You need to have good skip tracing. Okay. So data is the most important thing and then followed up by skip tracing because we need to have the accurate phone number. So if you click contacts, you could call this guy. Perfect. This could be a good deal. Or you might be doing something else. You might be finding deals outside of Assigns, maybe on government websites. Maybe you're using something like auction.com and you see that this house, where's it going? Oh, this house in Connecticut. It's going to auction today. That's a little bit too soon. We got this house. It's going to auction. All right. Oh, it's actually that's a duplex. I want a house. All right. We got this house in Nashville. It's going to auction. What if you want to call the owner? How do you get the owner's phone number? How do you see if they have equity? How do you get all the data on the property? Grab the address, throw it back into Assigns. And this is where you can get all the data. Okay. You got all the data on property at 66% equity. Click contacts, call them. You can do that, or you can just download lists. So you could go in, guys, and we can download a list of, I don't know, houses in, let's say, Atlanta. You know, I want a new market. Let's do Los Angeles. So we can do Los Angeles. Why is there a Los Angeles, Texas? Who lives there? Never heard of that. Los Angeles, we're going to be going after properties that are, let's do land deals. Sick. So let's go after land deals in Los Angeles. Nice. I just got 18 tax delinquent land deals. Beautiful. I can download that list, call all of them. Or maybe I want to download a bigger list. You guys can download tens and tens and tens of thousands of leads and you can start calling or texting them. You can have so much fun with the settings. Anyways, you can sell. Here's a list I just built of 7,500. And if I go to click export, make sure you add skip tracing. See, I have 60,000 here. I'm going to click export and now it's going to download my list. So you can download lists, guys. You can throw them into Prop Scrub. This cleans your lists, which is a really cool feature. And then you have the government list finder, which helps you even find government lists. So this is all about leads. Get whatever properties you want. I'll come back to this in a second. If you're just joining now, we have really, really, really good comping. So the comping is fire on this. Non-disclosure states, all states. All right. So this is Louisiana. I can comp a house here. Oh, this house is in the flood zone. Oh, God. Okay, so the house is in the flood zone. You can quickly get pictures of properties by just clicking right here. It works really well, guys. The comping's nice. It's the best comping, in my opinion, of any software. And what makes it better is not only can you comp land deals, so I can quickly comp land. Every single plan can comp land on a comp map. So it's not just a captain's plan. I can see the lot lines of the property. I can see if the property's in a flood zone. This one's in a flood zone. That's not a good deal. I can see the wetlands. So if you're doing land wholesaling, this is the software you need. All right. And then in a couple seconds, I could switch over to land and I can go back and see, has there been any land deals that have recently sold in this area? Yeah, this lot sold for 51K. All right. This lot sold for 55K. So I'm getting the idea that our lot would probably be worth around 50K. So if we could get ours for, I don't know, 40K, it might be a good deal. Or you can do AI comping. So what we can do, guys, is you can just comp properties with AI. It's so easy. It's so nice. Just go to calculator. This is what most wholesalers love to do is our AI comping. Search a property, okay, gives you all the information on it, and then just click find comparables. And what it's going to do is it's going to go and figure out the ARV for you. It's going to go figure out what the house would be worth fixed up for you. Okay, it brings me back this one and see, look at this property. This property is just like our property, except fully fixed up. So here's our property. All right, an ugly little, look at this, an ugly house, right? There's our house, an ugly house. This house that it found, AI found this house for me, is just like our house, same neighborhood, everything, except fixed up. Cool. It also found this one. Cool. All right. I'm going to take those good comps, click find estimated value. And now it's going to tell me, hey, your ARV is 206,000, but what should we offer? Oh, let's go
This
next.
thing is the most amazing with on-market offers.
Oh, let's run some on-market. You know what?
It is for as is. Oh,
You got any deals? You guys have any deals we can run? We'll run deals. I'm not scared to take it on a test run. There, you got some deals. Let's go to you okay, so you use it really quickly for on-market deals. All right. You got any houses in Dallas, Texas we can look at?
not in Dallas, but I have one in Georgia.
Oh, you do? All right. If you want to drop me the address in the chat, we can try to find some deals.
It was before I had a signs and I locked it up a little bit. 10 grand above where I was supposed to.
You needed a signs. But here, you guys can see how quickly you can comp deals. So let me try to find an ugly house here for a second on Zillow. All right. So here's a property. All right. Got it. So we got one right here. So here's a property. I'm just showing you. I'm doing this real time, completely random. All right. Cool. We found a house. Let's go back. Throw it into a signs to show you how fast it is. Here's our house. All right. Now I'm just going to click comp. And it's comping the property for me. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to be sad, but it's going to work because it works so well. It's going through all the properties. It's figuring out, hey, this is your ugly house. What would your ugly house be worth fixed up? So it's going to scan the entire neighborhood and it's going to say, okay, I'm going to find a similar house that has been fixed up. And there you go. It found, wow, this actually worked really well. Now, some of you are asking, why does this show duplicates? Because it's showing you on-market and off-market records. So just dismiss that. It found me this perfect comp. Here's a house that's very similar to ours. And has this house been fixed up? Yep, this house has been fixed up. Okay, so this house has been fully remodeled. Love it. That was a good sale. We got some other comps. This one's a good comp. Has this house been remodeled? Yep, this house has been remodeled too. Sick. All right, great. So it's doing the comping for you. All right, what about this house? Has this house been remodeled? Oh yeah, this is a sexy house. I like that house. All right, so we're going to grab our comps. Okay, we're going to click find estimated value. This one sold a little crazy high. That was wild. I don't know why that house sold so high. It's telling me the ARV is around 496 on this house. Yeah, I could see it. We do a really good job. Our house is bigger than those. I could see ARV being around 496 if you do a really, really, really nice flip on our house. You have to do really nice though. That might be, you have to spend a lot of money on repairs. So it tells you the ARV. Again, here's our house, guys. We just found this random house right now on Zillow. I'm doing this in real time. Okay. Real time, making comping super easy. It just got listed 2 days ago. So there you go. All right. Now, repair wise, I think this house is going to need substantial repairs. I don't know where my screen just went, but this house is an ugly one. 23. Oh, it's ugly. This house needs so much work. I would probably say it needs at least 80. So I'm thinking at least $60,000 cosmetic. It needs a roof for sure. I'm just going to scan this house real quick. The house needs a roof. There might be foundation issues. It needs an HVAC. It needs a lot of work. This house is that's an ugly one. So I'm going to say roof and HVAC. It might need electrical. I think roof and HVAC should be good. So I'm going to click next. Honestly, this thing's priced pretty well. It says offer 274, buyer would pay about 295. This thing's actually priced really well. We actually found a pretty good deal. In 2 seconds, we actually found a pretty good deal. Yeah, this thing's actually priced pretty well. Just letting anyone know that I sort of like this deal. Just putting it out there in the ether. This one looks pretty good. But yeah, there you go. And it also gives you a warning like, hey, you're a little close within list price. Between you and me, though, I think maybe that one comp was a little high, but still, I mean, that's how it comps. So there you go, guys. So it just tells you exactly what to offer, and then these would be the results. So if you really want to turn this into a really good deal, I'd go back through and say, let's say let's say a buyer is paying $275,000 for this deal. I put the number in wrong. And let's say an investor is paying or let's say we contracted it for $250,000. Okay. And that would be a great deal. That'd be a 9 on 10 deal. I like this deal. There's your offer. Click email, realtor, copy this, send that to the realtor. There's your offer.
That's my favorite thing ever.
You use that a lot?
Constantly.
Oh, you're using that? It does make giving on market offers pretty easy. I don't do it much, but I guess you're doing it.
I just do rapid fire and I use the as is calculator and I press go. And then I just send the offer.
That's the laziest way to wholesale I've ever heard, and I love it.
But it works.
It works. Okay, so guys, then there you go. So that's going to be the calculators. The AI calculators work for properties, creative finance, land, novations. More people are using Novation One, which is cool. Once you get a deal, guys, save it to your CRM. Now that deal is in your CRM. It's actually, I have a lot of deals in my CRM. That deal is right here. Okay. You can edit that deal. You can work on it. You can add whatever you want. It's a beautiful CRM. Add your pictures, add your contracts, link a buyer to it. You can add buyers. You can add calendars. You can add follow-up appointments. It's such a good CRM. But once the deal's in your CRM, you can send it to maxdispo.com if you want. I'll sell that deal. I like that deal. Someone wants to bring me that deal. I like that deal. I'll sell that one. And when I say I mean Olivia, because I don't sell houses. Olivia does. Or in one click, guys, create a prop packet for your deal. Right now, you just created a marketing packet for your deal in one click. That was that deal on Zillow. All right. All the information's here. You can generate more information with AI. Awesome. Look how cool this is. All right. And I'm going to remove the address. I'm going to remove some of our numbers. I'm going to click. What color are we rocking? I'm going to make this dark green. Ooh, that looks good. All right. I'm going to make this active right now. And I'm going to turn on Spyglass mode. We'll talk about Spyglass mode here in a second. So I'm going to save this. And just like that, guys, look at this. Look how sick this is. I can now go and send this deal out to investors, to whoever I want. You're like, oh, Max, that picture looks bad. Okay, but bro, if the picture looks bad, go replace the picture. I don't know. Go back to Zillow. Steal their picture for a second. All right. So if you want the pictures to look better, don't use Google Street View because Google Street View is ugly. I don't know. Go in here and let's add picture. All right. I'll add that picture real quick for you guys. Boom. Oh, now it's looking pretty. Now the packet's looking beautiful. There we go. So there you go. Click save. And that's really cool is when you go in and update it here, it's like a website. So you go in and update it. You say, okay, you know what? Let's sell this deal. We're changing the price. We need to do a price drop. This is a feature that Jesse asked for. Remember you asked for the price drop feature on Prop Packet? And we did it. Yeah, cool. So save it. That was actually a lot of development, Jesse, because when I change it here, it changes all these numbers.
Sorry.
You better be sorry. Because if I change the price to 265, see how all these numbers are changing? Because that was a lot of work. Well, that's fine. I did it for Jesse. So you can go in and change the numbers here, guys. And then now you can go to your deal, to your prop packet. Let's refresh it real quick. And here you can see it's updated. Beautiful. It's like a website. And you can go and send this to investors. So go text this, go email this to a bunch of investors, or send it to your JV partner, send it to your lender, send it to your mom. It doesn't matter. Be like, hey, mom, look at this wholesale deal I got. Send her this. She's like, wow, I'm so proud of you. I do that to my mom. She's awesome. But yeah, what's also cool, guys, is you can get buyer feedback immediately. So you see how it says I'm interested or I'm not interested? This is a feature that we only have on the captain's plan called Spyglass mode. And this is the most insane feature. And what it does is it tracks the information. So you know what? Here, I'm going to send you guys this link right now. You guys can click this link and it's going to ask you for your email and your phone number, and it's going to collect that information and it's going to add it to my CRM, and it's going to email me when you click that link. So if I drop this in a Facebook group and I said, hey, I have this deal available, people click it, I get their information, and then I have buyers in my CRM immediately. It's actually pretty wild. That's called Spyglass mode. That's only available on Captain's plan. But if you're using Prop Packet a lot, I'd highly recommend upgrading to a Captain's plan. So there you go. And now if I go back to my Prop Packets, and here I go to my Spyglass viewers, I can see that, hey, some of you guys opened it. So here I can see that some of you guys opened it. You're viewing it. All right. And I can see how long you're looking at it for and all that stuff. And I can see if you submitted an offer or not. And then here's your phone number and your email, and I can call you guys. Or in one click, I can add contact to CRM. And boom, I just added that contact to my CRM. And now inside my CRM, if I go to contacts, that contact will be right there in my CRM and I can reach out to it. So that is the software in a nutshell. You can pull leads, you can comp properties, you can put them in your CRM, and then you can sell your deals or share them with a friend with a Prop Packet. So what questions you guys have, that's assigns.com. And then in version 2, we're coming out with text blasting, dialer, and automations. That's going to come hopefully before the end of the year. And right now, guys, we're having a sick launch sale, which is actually awesome how we're doing this. Assigns.com/launch. All right. Signs.com/launch, guys. You guys are getting a stupid cheap pricing. We're giving you additional AI search credits. All right. And I've been saying the word all right and okay a lot. And we're giving you more skip traced records. So this is only going to be available for the next 24 hours unless people are having difficulty signing up. And then if you are, message support@assigns.com. I've been working on this for over 3 years, and I'm so happy that you guys are loving this. Okay, I'm going to share the link again, guys. If you guys have any questions, you want to come up and talk to me, Olivia, or Jesse, come talk to us. Here's the link to come and talk to us. Come ask me any questions. Don't be scared. Or if you are scared, put it here in the chat. Cool. Do we have any deals we're putting out today, Olivia? Do we have a Columbus? Oh, you're on the phone? No? Oh, okay. All right. Jesse, you working on any deals? Did you get a Novation deal, Jesse?
That one, she's waiting on her payoff. I think I'm going to get that one. The one that you told me it needs to be at 270. I think we're going to get it exactly at 270. And then the other one. What did I think what do I think we can sell that one for that you got for 270? I think we can sell it for like 330, 340. Okay. Oh, dang, that's not bad. You know, here we can run the numbers real quick. Novation wise, yeah. Let's see exactly. So if you guys are doing novations, this thing is a life saver. So Jesse has this deal. He says he can sell it for. I don't know which one that one is. 335,000 roughly is what he's thinking. He's getting it for 270,000. It calculates all the numbers automatically. I think we can maybe save some money there, and we can save some money there a little bit. And yeah, we should be good. If we get the deal for 270,000, Jesse,
I mean, you're looking at a $41,000 assignment fee, which is wild. If it sells for $335 and we save as much money as possible, you're looking at a $41,000 assignment fee. If we add a little bit of like a buffer to it, we might be looking at $30K. So
there's the other one that I think we sell at like. There's the other one that I think we sell at like $455, and I think I'm gonna get it at $390.
Okay, sorry. So we got another one. You said you're getting it for it's you can sell it for around $455.
Yeah,
and
I think
you can get it for around $390. Yeah, I think $450. That would be roughly here. What did I say? I said a $390 is your number here.
Yeah.
That'd be roughly $20K assignment fee. So I mean, if both those deals go well, which is saying a lot, wholesale, there could be about $50K in assignment fees there.
Not bad.
Which isn't bad. All right, so guys, just feel free to click that link. If you guys want to come and ask me questions, you guys can click the link here in the chat. We'll just bring you up, talk to you. I'm going to spend the whole next hour with you guys, so just hang out with me. We're just celebrating the launch, fun launch. So who has questions? Edgar, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Max?
What questions you got, bro?
I was just gonna ask, is there a limit to how many AI comps you can do on the basic plan?
Yes. So the basic plan typically only has 30 AI searches. Now you can comp as many times as you want on the comp map. You can run as many calculations as you want, but on the comp map or on the AI calculators itself, when you're using the AI to search, because that's draining water in Africa. No, it's fine. It's just costing a lot of tokens. You typically would only get 30 on the basic plan per month, but because we're doing this 24-hour special, you can get 45 in your account. Does that make sense? So you can do 45 individual comps, which is a lot. I mean, how many deals do you think every single week or something are you comping, Edgar?
Not even, probably like 2 or 3.
So there you go. So let's say you comp 5 a week, and you should be set. I mean, 45 should be more than enough for you then on the basic for the AI comping.
Right. Yeah, because I'm relatively new, so
yeah, cool.
I was just trying to see what was better for.
I think if you're relatively new, like you're just like, dude, I just discovered wholesaling recently. I just want to dip my toes into it. This is what I would get. Yeah.
Right. I'm like going in my 3rd month. What's the difference between the basic prop packet and the advanced one?
Yeah, these are great questions. So there's a lot of other things, guys, that you're going to start to uncover in the software. I just did a high level overview because there's just so much to cover. Like, for example, the basic plan, you might be limited by the amount of deals you can save and then the prop package you can create. So for example here, I do a lot of deals. So I have unlimited amount of prop packets that I can create. All right. That's on the captain's plan. But on the basic plan, you can only have a certain amount active at one time, like available, like active in your inbox. So that's one thing. If you guys want to get all the information, it's right here in your subscription plans. It shows you all right here, the different versions. So for example, like I need like a bunch of active deals because I could have 5 or 7 deals live talking to buyers at any time. Most of you guys might only have 1, 2, or 3, right? But as far as what you're getting on the basic or pro on the prop packet itself, the abilities to customize it and do certain features. So if I go here to prop pack and let's say I click on one of my prop packets, all those customizations I showed you, changing the colors, adding your contact information, a lot of just like cool stuff on here is on the captain's plan. The spyglass mode's on a captain's plan. And then the difference between the basic and the pro is the basic plan, you're limited on like how many pictures you can add, how many videos you can possibly add. And then you can't have all the customization features. Like, for example, you can't blur addresses. So if you're on the basic plan, you can't like blur your address or you can't like remove the deal score. Just little things. So it might show you like, hey, this is in your package. It might show some information that you might want to redact or you want to censor. You can't do that. But again, for a brand new person, I think this is totally fine. But if you're using prop packet a lot and you're sharing a lot of deals with people and you're working with a lot of investors, then that's probably when you would want to upgrade.
Okay. And then if we were to upgrade, would we get the same price that's on right now or different?
That I can't. I don't know. It depends when you do. I don't know if I can honor it or not. So
Right.
buy the best plan that you think for you right now. And yeah, I mean, if you think you're going to stick with wholesaling for a while, man, and you love it, I would just consider upgrading just a little bit. But if you're super tight on money and you're still unsure, then just stay at the basic.
Okay. And then I just had one more question. What's
Yeah,
the
no,
8
sure.
motivated seller list types that were on the?
Yeah, great question. I can actually get you those here. Let me log into someone else's account to show you them, because that's probably going to be the easiest way to show you. So let me go and log into another user's account who has basic. Let me find one. So yeah, but good question. There you go. So, all right. So can I go here and do it here? I have Captain, so I forget. Let's go to filters here. So here you can see this is a basic user's plan, and these are the 8 list types that they have. So absentee owner, active listings, cash buyers. So they can still do dispo. They can still find cash buyers. Tax delinquent, that's one of my favorite. Foreclosure activity, which is interesting. Free and clear, high equity, low equity, upside down, long-term owner, potentially inherited. So by upgrading, what you can do is you can stack, which is cool. So if on the basic plan and the pro plan, you can't really, you see, you can only click one at a time. You can't stack. On the Captain's plan, the fun part is you can start to do some crazy stuff. So I can, like I showed you here earlier, if I look something up, I get I'm having more of these. I get like zombie properties and just like vacant and pre-foreclosures and some stuff, but I can also stack them. So I can say tax delinquent, foreclosures. Like, well, what the heck? It's just like tax delinquent, vacant, things like that. So that's going to be that's the big difference from upgrading on that side. So there you go. These are your 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, and again, I shouldn't be saying this because I should try to be selling you guys on the highest plan. You can always import government lists in. So a lot of times your best leads are still going to come from the government, like code violations. Even if you're on the basic plan, you can get a code violation list. You can bring it into the software. You can go and import it in, and then you'll get all the code violations right here. Like here, I'll show you. So, oh, Max, I don't see this list type. I don't see this thing. Go pull a government list if you want. Is it not going to let me on? There you go. You can go pull a code violation list, and then you can upload it in. There you go. Cool. And then you can just filter them out. But yeah. So hopefully that answers your question, my man.
Yeah. I'm sorry. One more question.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time.
What on the basic plan it says mini CRM?
Yeah. So I just call this the mini CRM, and here is your mini CRM because it's a mini CRM. It just works.
So it's the same CRM for.
It's the same CRM. Yeah. It's the same CRM for all of them.
Oh, okay.
So that's the same CRM. We will be adding in a bigger CRM later, and that's why I call it mini CRM for texting, calling, and stuff like that. But for now, everyone's called the mini CRM.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was called the treasure chest CRM, and that confused people. So now it's called the mini CRM.
Nice.
Yeah, the mini CRM's sick.
Yeah.
All right, you good, Edgar?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Is your course like I know you have a school program? Is that on? Are you on Discord or?
Yeah, we're on school. I didn't even talk about the school, but yes, man, we are on school. We're the #1 wholesaling community on school, so you can join if you want. Here's the link if you guys want to join.
So you join there, and then the lives are on.
Yeah. So we're not doing the live today, but yeah, we do daily live streams on here. There's a bunch of awesome stuff on here, so you can. I personally answer every single person. So if you ever need anything, man, you can write there, and I personally answer every single DM. I help you guys daily live streams. It's awesome. We have so many courses. I'm dropping a new luxury land wholesaling course on August 27th. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to wholesale luxury land. So this is gonna be crazy. But we have the most crazy. Yeah, we have insane courses. Like each course, check this out, has like so many videos, just like 50, 100 videos per course, and we have like So many courses. So there's so much information here, man.
Awesome. Yeah. I was looking at that because I found you on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think you should. I mean, it's up to you, but I really help a lot of wholesalers out. It's only $25 a month. So if you want to join, I think it'd be awesome. We'd love to have you, man.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it.
No, for sure. Thanks, Edgar, dude. Hit me up if you need anything.
Thank you
dude.
for having me up.
No, thank you.
Bye.
Yes. Who's here that's saying they're bothering the hell out of me? Some of you guys message me so much on school.
I am so excited for luxury land. I can't even tell you.
I am so excited for luxury land because the land deals we get are $5,000 Florida swamps. And I want some nice bougie lots.
I got buyers that want nice bougie lots.
Dude, the buyers for the lots that are like $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, guys, those are the deals. So next live stream, guys, on Thursday, I'm gonna teach you guys how to wholesale luxury land on Thursday. Don't miss that live stream. It's crazy. All right, we'll bring on some more people to answer questions. Oh yeah, Tyson. I've been doing it's crazy. I've been doing luxury wholesaling for. I think I did my first one about 2+ years ago. I just didn't teach you guys because, well,
I guess wasn't mine luxury?
Yours was luxury too. Yeah, your first wholesale deal was it was $1 million. They built $1 million property on there. That's luxury. Anything over $1 million is gonna be luxury. Because I live in the #1 market for luxury wholesaling. DFW, Florida. Some markets in Florida aren't bad either. But yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. I just haven't really shared it with you guys because I wanted you guys to sort of build up into it. I think you guys are ready now. And the market's really prime for it. So there you go. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted. Devin.
Yo.
Hey, what question you got, my man, about signs?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. So the first question I had is, what's the extent that you're gonna do like automation later on?
Don't want to talk about it too much, but you'll be able to text blast, call, automate everything, the whole gang. So.
Gotcha. So you can basically just like set a campaign and it'll just reach out to a bunch of people with offers and stuff like that.
A little bit, yeah. It's going to be. I'll just say the users will customize a lot of it. So
sweet, super cool. And next question: how long does the data take to be updated? Like, is that live data or is that like?
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I mean every data is going to be different. Like, because there's delinquent data is updated every so often. So every data is being updated at different times all the time. So it's not specific. It's not like, hey, it's refreshing every second. Like different data is updating at different times.
Sure. Because there's a lot of like big data providers out there, really expensive ones, and they're like sometimes they update like once a month. Sometimes it's like once a year, something like that. If you really want like old data and for like comps and stuff like that. But
the data's been great for me. I mean, you should go and check it out and let me know your thoughts.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's great software you got going on, and love to see what you've got coming in the future.
Cool, man. Thank you so much, Devin. And I know you're working on something too, so I wish the best for you too on all your softwares.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Cool. So awesome, guys. Feel free to ask questions. Just ask away. I mean, anything. Be like, hey, Max, where's this? Where's that? Can you show us the land calculator? Yeah, I can run you back through the land calculator here in a second. I'm not going to maybe get to everyone, guys. If you have a support question, support@assigns.com. Hey, someone just joined the school group. Wait, was that my man? Oh shit! I should have been pushing the school group early on. Oh shit! I should have been pushing the school group. Y'all all joining the school group. Guys, I need to hit like 4,200 users roughly in the school group, and then I get to take a vacation with my boy Alex Hermosi. So, come on, get an extra 500 people in there, and I get to go hang out with Alex Hermosi. Okay, cool. Yo, Ahmad, what's up, bro? You got a question?
Yeah, what's up, brother? Max,
Dude,
how are you?
Dude, good. Where are you based out of, Ahmad? Where are you calling from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, actually.
Oh, you're in Brooklyn, New York. Nice. Do you wholesale in upstate New York or in around New York?
No, actually, look, it's a little bit ironic because I do everything virtually in Jacksonville, Florida. So I closed 10 deals, but
Wow.
then I switched to Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
First of all, thanks so much for all you do. Actually, I come from Jamil Damji community. Actually,
Oh, dude, I love Jamil.
so yeah, absolutely. I really like your contents. You're very inspirational. I would like to say thank you.
Oh,
My
thank you.
question is actually, I'm a little bit. Look, I'm not newbie. I closed 10 deals, but at the same time, when I saw your sign, I kind of like, I liked it.
Okay.
So I'm very easily distracted person. I have to admit it. Yeah, because there's a lot of shiny object out there, right? So, right. So my closed CRM actually is really good. It's really simple. I use closed CRM. My question to you, Max, is because I like everything. Okay, let me just be more specific. What I like about your assign is it's one-stop shop. Pretty much everything is there. Like, my brain actually wires, if I have everything on the, in one place, it helps me to be much more productive, right? And then with that said, actually, brother, so can I do, like, for example, keep my closed CRM, right? And then at the same time, do my, for example, comping, do like, the disposition, like I like the package, for example, in the pirate one that everything is so beautiful, like, professional. You know what I'm saying? That really caught my eyes.
So
Just my question.
Ahmad, what I personally do is that I use assigns.com for pulling all of my lists, for all of my data, for all of my comping, and for selling all my deals. But I'll be completely honest, guys, I use the CRM a little bit, but I mostly run my entire wholesale business on Go High Level. So I have my own CRM that I'm using just because I've been using it for so long. I don't want to switch everything over. So I use Go High Level, and then I'm using Assigns for pretty much everything. And I use it a little bit for CRM too. Now you guys can use it as your only CRM, but if you're currently on another CRM, it's difficult to switch over. It's a lot of work and you're already used to something. I would keep your closed if you like it, and then just use Assigns for polling data, skip tracing, owner's phone numbers. Like I use it all the time to get an owner's phone number, comping, selling your deals, and then use close as your primary, and then eventually you might switch over or you might keep it on close.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. Awesome. And another question, regarding my strategy, because you're the man. I'm doing MLS outreach. My volume, the KPIs, everything is there, but from time to time, I feel like that I'm lacking on something, especially when it comes to negotiating. I don't know if you know that Tampa is, some people say, is oversaturated. There's a lot of competition. With that said, actually, how should I go with MLS agent outreach, but to be much more productive and not get distracted with all these shiny objects and stuff?
Okay, so your main marketing strategy is agent outreach?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
I don't spend any money right now because I haven't closed any deal in Tampa. It's my second month actually. I just switched from Jacksonville to Tampa.
And I'm just curious, why are you, and I mean, maybe I shouldn't be asking this question, but I love upstate New York for wholesaling. I love it. I love Rochester. I love Buffalo. I love, what you have a weird named one. Waco, Kyo, I don't know. You got some weird names up there.
Yeah, I've been there personally. I love it. But brother, the thing is, to be honest with you, my mentor and so many other brothers out there that told me just please stick with one strategy.
You should.
Get good at it, and then once you actually start making money, then you can always kind of go and expand. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I agree with them. It just hurts me because you're local to New York, right? Like you're in New York. And there's so many New Yorkers who are like you. There's not, I don't know. I've always leaned people to wholesale in their main market. So I agree with your friends and your mentors who are telling you choose one market, choose one strategy and stick with it. But I'm also a big fan of this wholesale in your backyard. Like I really like it there. So up to you ultimately. I just really like New York. And I think that's your superpower, Ahmad, is that you live in New York. I don't live in New York. And there's a lot of New Yorkers. What other languages do you speak, Ahmad?
I do speak actually Russian. I do speak Persian.
Oh, wow.
And then I speak a little Arabic, actually. I used to be a professor. Yep.
Ahmad, there is, as you know, especially in upstate New York, there's a lot of people who speak, those languages.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially Arabic, right? There's a lot of people who speak Arabic up there. That's a superpower that you have. If you find a realtor or a seller that speaks Arabic and comes from a similar background to you in upstate New York, you're going to get that wholesale deal or that real estate deal 100 times over someone like me, even if you offer less. So that's just my one pushback. But as far as doing on market, I also like doing off market. Have you ever done off market?
This is what I do, Max, brother. So
Okay.
I talk to the agents, I build this working relationship with them, and then I just at the same time say, hey, Max, look, do you have by any chance any pocket listing that I can just take a look for you? They say, of course. Last year I closed one actually with my partner at that time and then we made 35,000, for example. But it's not that I specifically targeting them. It just only kind of I ask the agents if they have something.
Okay. I mean, and it's fair. I always feel, and again, this is just, I'm just gonna tell you what I think, and then you do you ultimately. One, I like New York better for you. Two, I like using on market or pocket listings as a added strategy. It's my seasoning on my wholesale business.
Right.
And I don't like it as my primary strategy. If I was a mod, and what I would do is I would pull government lists in New York. So for example, so like New York, I don't know what major, markets or something. I don't know, like Suffolk. I don't know how to say your names.
Yeah, is it Suffolk? Yeah,
Suffolk, and go pull government lists in that area. And then I would get that data. I would upload it to something like a signs.com. I'd be calling it. I'd be texting it. And then you can do a little bit of the seasoning in your wholesale business. You can do a little bit of on market, a little bit of talking to realtors. But the primary thing I would personally be doing is upstate New York, or do you don't have to just do upstate. You can do normal New York. I just don't know Bronx and that whole area very well.
I live in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, actually. You know what? Let's do this. I think I'm gonna join the community.
If you join, I will personally just help you and guide you.
Yeah, exactly. Because
just go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
I really like your approach. I feel like you're so like up there. You kind of like because I watch your videos a lot. Because you like you're good with the communication, but you know what you're doing. Because these things completely, I never tried this strategy. I always done like I'm good with MLS average. I've been doing this for the second year. I know how to communicate. I know how to get things done right. But at the same time, I really want to learn your strategy. I mean, I think I'm going to be part of a community for the sake of time. There's a lot of people out there. I keep it short, and then we'll definitely talk more for sure.
Yeah, get in there because I want to guide you. Maybe we need to be doing like pre-foreclosures in and around Brooklyn or Bronx. Like there's so many good strategies I have. So yeah, just join in here. We go live every day, man, and I'll guide you. Okay.
I'll join, brother. Yeah, I'll join the community. Cool. We'll talk more. Thanks so much.
Yeah, just let me know. Thank you. Yeah.
Of course, I sure will. Thank you so much.
Yeah, see you, bud.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, there you go. What a good guy. All right, I'm gonna get some questions, and we can bring some more people on if you guys have questions. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to all your guys' questions today because I've already been going for 2 hours and 45 minutes. But hey, I'll stay here and answer as many questions as I can until I pass out. If you're not seeing a government list, those are going to be. We're adding way more government lists in the next version of the government list finder. All right, right now. The government list finder is pulling like 5 of your primary counties in each market. Texting software. So we're going to be adding the ability to do texting and dialing in version 2. I would highly recommend if you guys need a texting software, I love Go High Level. So that's the software that I use, my CRM that I use for texting. So if you guys need a texting software, I use Go High Level. So like if you guys want to know Max's wholesale setup, like, hey, Max, how do you get all your wholesale deals? I use assigns.com plus for polling my leads, my phone numbers, my skip tracing, my finding my list, my copying, my AI calculating. I use it a little bit for my CRM, and then I have the prop packet for selling all my deals. I'm just using this every single day, and then I use Go High Level for like texting, and then I use it for like dialing sometimes, and then I'll use it for just whatever else. So that's what I do. The UI is nice, man. Bro. So here's the big announcement. If you guys are just tuning in now, you're like, hey, Max, you said you were going to do some huge discount giveaway. Not only is the price super cheap for the first few hundred people that get in, we're going to be giving away extra skip traced leads and AI searches on each account. Now, this is huge. So instead of, let's say, 10,000 skip trace records, or to say it's 25 skip trace records, you're getting 40,000. That's an extra 15,000 skip trace records per month. That's an extra 180,000 skip traced records that year. And 180,000, I used to pay 10 cents a skip traced record. That would be 18,000. So that's like $18,000 value of additional skip trace records. And then the AI searches are super crazy too, because we're giving you a bonus on that. So that's the big thing, but we're only doing that for the next like 24 hours unless people are having problems signing up. So yeah, make sure to claim this, guys. It's a signs.com/launch. Now, some of you are like, Max, I'm in my account, and I don't see my bonus skip trace records. I'm supposed to have 750. It's going to take a few days to be added. Don't panic. It's going to take a few days to be added, all these things, okay? So please don't panic. There's no code. You just use the link I'm giving you guys. So if you guys want to sign up, this is the process, okay? Go to signs.com/launch or signs.com. Go and click your account. Once you click your account, you're going to have to verify your phone number, not your phone number, I mean your email. So you go verify your email. I don't need your phone number. Go verify your email, and then it's going to send you an email verification, and then it's going to take you to this page where you're going to be able to actually buy it. It's going to take you to the subscriptions plans page, and this is where you can go and actually buy the plan. Okay. And again, Max, I don't see the 15,000. Max, I don't see the 40,000. Guys, if you don't see something, it's going to be added. If something's wrong, don't worry. Just message me, message support@signs.com, or create a support ticket. Just go in here, create a support ticket. Max is the best. All right. Yo, I need help. Max is just that cool. All right. Create a support ticket, guys. And then your support ticket is added, and you can go and the team will get back to you. Okay. So don't worry. I'll take care of all of you guys. Don't let that prevent you from signing up, because you're going to miss out. Yes, off-market data on any property. So just put type of property in, my man. Type of property in. Doesn't matter the property. Type of property in, and you can get all the data you would like on that property. It does not matter. So, for example, if I'm looking at this deal, all right. So here's a deal. You can, let's say I was underwriting this deal. So here's a deal that I wholesaled. I made $45,000 wholesaling this deal. If you're comping it, you get all the data on it, right? Boom, boom, boom. And if it's like, hey, I want additional data, you want the owner's phone number, you want to learn about the market, you want to see what liens they have, any data, all these properties, guys, boom. See, I wholesaled this property, and then the guy built a new house on it. So this is luxury wholesaling. That was another luxury wholesale deal I did. I'll teach you guys how to do luxury wholesaling. It's pretty sick. This guy's he's such a goat. I love this guy. So anyways, but yeah, all the property data is right there, my man. Have you had any bugs with the signs when download on an iPad? I mean, we don't have an app, so you're just using it on iPad. If you're having an issue, message me. I'll make sure it's optimized for iPad. I haven't personally tried it. It is becoming mobile friendly, so you guys can use assigns.com on your phone. So yeah, feel free to use assigns.com on your phone, guys. Eventually, we'll make an app. It's not my priority right now, but it is mobile friendly, and it's super cool that it's mobile friendly. So like, here are all my here are all my prop packets on my phone. It's sick. You can go comp deals on your phone. I should have probably talked more about that. And we'll talk about inversion too, because I'll probably make an app or something. But yeah, you can comp deals on your phone. So here, I'm going to try to comp a property. This is so nice to have when you're like out and about at a house and you're just trying to figure out what to offer. So it's like, figure out exactly what to offer. Here's all your property information. You want an owner's phone number? It's like, oh, I need to get the owner's phone number. Let me just click here. Boom. All right. And then you get the owner's phone number. Yeah, it's so awesome. Dude, I love that. That's so sick. Because you can still share your deals with investors. So it's like you have an investor's contact information. It's like, hey, hey, are you interested? So here. This is how I would sell my deals. Oh, dude, that's so funny. Dude, that needs to be we need to be marketing that you random numbers on the beach on your phone. That's so cool. No, so like for example, bro, if I went, so like we just got this Alabama deal. So I would search what's a state, I don't know, what's a market in Alabama? Dude, what the heck's a city in Alabama? Is there I don't know. What's a city in Alabama? You guys help me here. I've been going live for too long. I don't know. Mobile. Mobile, Alabama. You could go here and then you could look for, let's say, cash buyers in Mobile, Alabama. So now these are all cash buyers in Mobile, Alabama. Okay, these are the houses they bought. Click on one of these houses. Oh my God, that house is similar to mine. Click contacts and then send that guy your prop packet so you can go and sell your deal. No, code violations. You have to always pull code violations from the government website. I would show you right now, but the YouTube video would get taken down. Oh, Birmingham. Thanks, bro. But then once you get your code violation list, go back to the software. All right. And then what we're going to do is you're going to take your code violation list. You're going to upload it into the software. So you click import, upload it in. All right. Upload your code violation into the software. And now the problem with code violation lists is that not every lead is a good lead, right? That's the problem. So if you go to filters, you're going to want to remove a lot of these code violations. So for example, when I'm doing code violations, I only want to go after single family houses. I don't want to go after townhouses, for example. I want to make sure my houses, they're not new. So I want to make sure, let's say the houses are older than 2010. I want to make sure that I'm talking to individuals, not businesses. If I'm door knocking, I want to make sure they're owner occupied. If I want to make sure, let's say that they have at least 40% equity. Okay, cool. Now, instead of 25 leads, I've narrowed that down to 15. And each one of these 15, let's say, code violations is a good deal. Download that list, done. And earlier, guys, I downloaded a list and here it is. You just click download and then here are your leads right there. Super easy. Does that make sense? So that's how you do government lists. And then it downloads with all the phone numbers. So Ty said, I got 7,500 code violations total today in 10 cities, and I'm only marking to about 850 of them. You got to clean those code violation lists. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Ty. If you guys want to learn about code violations, Ty has a course on government lists and code violations inside of Wholesalers Academy. All right. Yep. All right. Well, I think I may have almost got through every question. There's still 163 of you guys live. I'm going to sit here for a little bit longer, so just let me know what you guys need. I'm going to pass out here soon, but I'm still kicking. I'm gonna go Chipotle after this. You can do both. You can do both. So Dre, we're going with Dre. My man Dre. You can bring leads directly from external sources, or you can just go in here, Dre. Dre, what market are you in, bud? You need me to pull you a list? My man Dre, what market are you in? If you want to join the school community, oh, for sure. Here's the school community, man. School.com/wholesalers. Join the school community. I should have been pushing my school community, guys. Hey guys, we're the number one school community for wholesale real estate. It's pretty crazy. And we're technically the 35th biggest school community, period. We kill, we slay. And I think it's because I'm active in here and I genuinely care about you guys and I try to help you out. No promo, use the link pinned. Oh yeah. Detroit. Oh, dude, sick. You're in Detroit. Love that. Okay. So Detroit. Let's pull a list in Detroit. Detroit, Illinois. Awesome. I got to remove these filters. So we can go pull, not Detroit, Illinois. I'm so stupid. I did that today. Detroit, Michigan. Man, I am dumb. Cancel me. Detroit, Michigan. Okay. So my man, there's 240,000 houses in Detroit, Michigan. He said Detroit, Michigan. He's like, you're dumb, bro. There's 240,000 houses in Detroit, Michigan. Are you going to call and text every one of them? Heck no. So what you could do is maybe you call and text, I don't know. Zombie properties is actually pretty sick. Vacant houses. Okay, there's still 50,000. Can we do better? Maybe we do vacant high equity properties. Okay, that's something we could maybe do. We could possibly do, let's say, vacant high equity, but there's still a lot of them actually. There's still a absolute ton of them. So maybe we would add something like, okay, tax delinquent. But the point is, you just filter down the leads that you're looking for. And then once you do, then you just go and then you would pull your list. So I just pulled this really sick list here that I need to, I can show you guys, but I want to show the phone number. So let me open it up real quick. You want me to tell you my favorite list in Detroit, man? I got 2 buy boxes if you want to go after them. Here are the buy boxes. So which one's my Detroit list? Oh, here they are. So this is my favorite buy box for Detroit. So these two. So just know that. So this is one of them. And then here's the other one. Just screenshot this. I got two really good buyers who buy those. Buyers, yes. So everyone gets buyers on assigns. You can just look for recent cash buyers. So if I go back to Detroit here and I want to see buyers, you would just go to, let's say, cash buyers, and you can see all the people who are buying houses cash. And then you can filter that down. You can say, hey, I want to find buyers who are buying houses cash in this area where my deal is. Okay, cool. Just go find cash buyers right there. Because if you have a house in there, then you probably want to find cash buyers right near there. So these are people who bought houses cash in that area. And then you can filter that down more, and so on and so forth. All right, well, guys, we'll do a lot more training. So just letting you guys know, assigns.com, we do training every Saturday at 2 p.m. So Eastern time. So we'll be doing more training. So don't worry. All right, well, guys, I've been going for 3 hours. Land comps, are they retail comps or builder comps? I don't understand the question. They're land comps. You mean, are they new home construction? So here, what's really cool with land comping is here's a land deal. All right. And you can see, so this was a deal. It was a land deal I did. You can just click land, and then you can see all the other deals that were sold land in the area. Just click auto filter. And what it's going to do, it's going to auto filter and just show you the best properties. Just like that. It works really, really, really well. So, but yeah, you can pull normal land. All right. So normal land comp. So it's like, hey, this property sold for 180. You know, this one sold for 186 or listed, so on and so forth. And then you can see all your numbers, or you could pull new construction. So I love this button. No other software had this, at least that I could see. So I did this. What you can do is you can click this and it will only show you new construction. So now you can see what the new construction properties are selling for. But anyways, cool. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Do I need to be 18 to start wholesaling? No, man. There's a 12-year-old who got a wholesale deal. You can start from anywhere in the world at any age. You just can't legally sign a contract. So maybe your parents are going to have to sign those contracts for you. Okay. I got a seller wanting to sell 65. Zillow has Zestimate at 147. Would your team be able to dispo? It depends. So I would run the numbers, Dre, with the calculator and see. So if you want to drop the address in here, man, we can look at it together. I don't mind comping your deal, but you want to make sure you don't go just off a Zestimate, because Zestimate's just a guess. You want to actually run the numbers. So we got to figure out the ARV is, the repairs, and we can run the numbers if you want to drop the address. All right, cool, guys. You guys all good? You guys all good? Well, thank you so much for attending the live stream. It's been awesome. There's a difference between comps that sell to individuals and those selling to builders. For land? I guess you can see, you can quickly see if they're an LLC if you'd like. I've never actually thought about that, and I've never looked into it. But yeah, what I would do there, line, is you can filter by off-market and on-market sales. And typical retail buyers aren't going to buy on-market. They're not going to buy off-market. They're going to buy on-market. So just look for off-market sales, and then those should be going to investors. Cool. Yep. Yeah, man, that land deal on Bickers was sweet. Forget about to tear down. Dude, Bickers is such a good area. I love Bickers. I have a 4-person acquisition team and see. Oh, here, if you guys want to ask more questions, you guys can jump in. I'll share this spotlight with you. So if you guys want to ask any questions, Q&A time, just click this link. You guys can join. I'll answer more questions. I'm still kicking. I'm still alive. I'm going to turn off this light so I don't get a headache. Here you go. I'm going to say Q&A. Q&A, come ask questions. So there you go. Q&A, come ask questions, guys. All right. So question in the chat was, I have a 4-person acquisition team and CRM manager. Would you recommend just hiring a VA to call these lists? Your acquisitions team, what are they doing? They just close inbound? Are they doing PPL, Facebook, PPC? But personally, I don't understand what your acquisitions team is doing. If you have 4 acquisitions people, are they VAs or are they acquisitions? Because if they're genuinely a closer, they need to be getting about 5 probably good leads a day. So each acquisitions person can probably support, I'd say, 3 VAs. So if you're running a 4-person acquisitions team, then you need 20 VAs. I don't know exactly the system you're running, but yes, when I was running a lot of VAs and acquisitions, I'd have like maybe 3 to 4 VAs per AC guy. And then I'd have the VAs would generate, let's say 1 to 2 hot leads a day. My AC guy would get 5 leads a day. My AC guy would work through those 5 leads and then just put them in the CRM and work through that system. Does that make sense? How do you take the list and get it to the dialer? You download it, bro. Click export. It's going to download as a Google or as a CSV, and then you take that list and then you upload it to your dialer. It just depends what dialer you're using, my man. So the list is going to look something like this. I redacted it so I didn't get in trouble. Then you just take that and you upload it to your dialer. Max Dispo for deals, just send me your deals. What's really cool is with the signs, guys, there's a one-click send button. So if you go to your CRM, I made it super easy for you guys. So if you guys have a deal you want to send to me, just go to your CRM and click Max Dispo. And then you can click one button and you're going to start to fill out all the information on your deal and then just submit the deal to me. And then my team will review it. And if it's a good deal, we'll accept your deal. And we typically sell your deal within 72 hours. Honestly, we'll typically sell a deal that's really good within 24 to 48. Yeah, so that's how we do it. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I want to learn about wholesaling. Can Will learn? Yeah, if you guys want to learn about wholesale, you join Wholesales Academy. We have the #1 wholesale community. I only charge $25 a month, less than Netflix subscription, no $10,000 course. You guys can join Wholesales Academy. It's freaking awesome. All right, I'm gonna add some people in here. Some guy was just here and he left. All right, if you guys want to ask one-on-one questions with me, click this link. I'm gonna take a few more questions before I go, guys. We're going to wind down the live stream. So if you guys want to talk to me, click that link. Come talk to me. If you're just tuning in now, guys, Assigns.com is an all-in-one real estate AI-powered software, and we are doing a crazy launch sale. So make sure to get access to this super cheap pricing. All right, as cheap as $75 a month, $145 a month, super cheap. And we're giving you guys bonus skip trace records and bonus AI searches if you buy within the next 24 hours. If you're having problems, just message support@assigns.com. Yeah, I don't know. God bless you, bro. Thank you. I had to answer the door. Can Spyglass tell me who looked at my deal or just give me? No. Spyglass will say, Spyglass is sick. So if you click Spyglass, I know I have some things blurred. Apologies, but that's YouTube. Spyglass will show you the name of the person and their phone number and their email of who viewed your property. And it's going to show you when they did it, if they're still looking at it. It's really, really good. And then you just click, see, like one of you guys just looked at it, and I'm going to add you to my CRM. Boom, I just added another one to my CRM. Now you're going to have, now the buyer fills out that information. So if the buyer, I don't know, puts a fake email, that's on you. But yeah, it's going to tell you exactly who looked at your thing, their information, so you can contact them. It's so freaking good, dude. It's how I've been crushing it on Dispo. Awesome. All right. Well, guys, I think we're going to wind it down. That's been 3 hours. I said I'd go for 3 hours. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support, guys. I'll be back. We're going to be back on Wholesales Academy tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we have a comping session, bright and early at 10 a.m. So we have a 10 a.m. underwriting session. We'll be using Assigns.com to comp. And I appreciate it. No, thank you so much, guys. I've been working on it for 3 years. So if you're about to leave, this is Max when he started the software. This is Max when he started the software. I don't look like this anymore. Like, what happened here? Like, look at this. My head was shaved. Like, you can't see it, but I don't have hair. I'm bald. Like, it's been a long time. It's been a long time in the making. So thank you, guys. And with your help, we're going to make it the #1 software. We're going to take on the big boys. We're going to take on the big boys. Thank you. So thank you. Yeah, if you sign up for Captains, you get a one-on-one with me. Just call me. I'll give you my phone number. Guys, the one-on-ones are going to be super chill. So if you sign up for Captains, the one-on-one is I'm going to email you my phone number, and then you're just going to call me. because I don't like Zoom calls. Zoom calls are weird. So just get my phone number and you're going to call me and we'll chat for like 15, 20, 30 minutes. And yeah, I was like, what? Should I give you more skip traces? Nah, I'm giving you a bunch of AI searches. What do you need? Just talk to me for 15, 30 minutes. Hopefully I can give you some direction. It doesn't even need to be for wholesaling. It could just be life, finance. I don't know, whatever you guys need. I'm here. Dude, and I look like a proper pirate now. I look like a proper pirate. Yeah, don't wear a bulletproof vest if you're door knocking in Detroit. Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for the live stream. X leads versus Assigns. Which one should you choose? If I opinion Assigns, I think beats X leads. But hey, you guys tell me. X leads is dope. Don't get me wrong. But the comping, man, and the prop packet, it all just works so good. But don't tell Zach I said that. Hey, let's go. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. All right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to exit the live stream. Bye, guys. Bye, y'all.